100 Newsroom. Here he is. JL.
John Lieberman was hired because he's Jewish.
All right, John.
Good morning. We begin this morning with breaking news. Does Scott the engineer play his son's band's music subtly from inside his studio?
Did you hear about this?
So passers-by will hear it and inquire as to what band it is.
Scott has a new intern.
Oh my God.
Her name is Rafia. How do you say her name? Rafia?
Rafia.
I call her Rafia.
No one knows how to say her name.
I think Rafia is the, she goes by Fia, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to call her Fia. But Fia, I see her every morning.
Yes.
She's Scott's new intern. There's always a problem with Scott's new interns because they get wise to him.
Right. They clue us in on what he's up to.
She was, she was on the intern show. So they were talking. And Fia says, hey, it's really weird. Whenever I would go into Scott's studio, there'd be this weird music on, like this weird, really bizarre music. So she finally, I think, said, well, here she is on the intern show. This is what happened. This is Fia, the intern. Talk about Scott. And Scott's now angry. You know what?
Why should he get angry?
I don't know.
He wants people to ask about the music.
This is exactly what he wants here. And by the way, to answer your question, John, yeah, I think he's playing it so that everyone will hear it and talk about it. And I think he's amped up the amount of play since I've become a judge on America's Got Talent. That's one theory.
The tension is so palpable in Scott's studio now when Scott is sitting there and the intern's sitting there, and Scott's angrier than I've ever seen him just in my short time here.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Somebody just came up to me and said that Scott really hasn't gotten along with his last 3 to 4 interns.
Really?
Yeah, Scott always has a problem with interns.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Interns are here just to like sort of observe and kind of like maybe help out.
A little bit.
I think Scott wants them doing his job.
But he doesn't have, why is he getting upset with them?
They don't work hard enough.
Well, it's now gone to the next level as well because Scott's son was so angry that I interviewed him yesterday, and he told us that the intern shouldn't worry about his music. She should just, quote, get his dad coffee like she's supposed to.
Why is Scott's son's music being played here anyway? I mean, I don't understand. Isn't he supposed to be working back there?
Well, there's a couple different issues. The other issue is that Fia apparently on the wrap-up show also criticized Scott's son's band's music.
You can't do that?
And so he is now striking back and saying that she has no right to criticize
I'll straighten
his
this
music.
out. Here's Fia on the intern show.
Oh my God. I walk into Scott's office and it's like, it's the same song every time. And it's just this, it sounds like a teenager just droning on with this awful, like, early 90s alternative rock line. And so I finally asked, it was like, yo, Scott, what are you listening to, man? And he's like, why? Why, do you like it? And I'm like, how do I answer this? Because no, and second, I get a feeling it's your son. And the last thing I want to do is offend you. So I'm just like, nah, it's okay. You've just been playing it for a couple days.
Yeah. Can you imagine? So, where's Fia? I want to. And where's Scott?
And here's the other
Scott's got
thing.
to stop being a baby. If you're going to put your son's music on in the studio every day, you're leaving. First of all,
Get in there.
Hey, Fia.
And here's what is bothering Scott the most as well. Our reporting found that Steve Brandano backed up Fia's claims that Scott was playing his son's band's music. So Brandano yesterday on the news said, look, we're on to his trick. I was walking by to go to lunch. I heard the music start just as I started to walk by.
Why do you think he's doing that?
To introduce people to his music.
Fia, I don't want you to have an uncomfortable situation with Scott, but really, what did you do that was wrong? You just said, hey, Scott always is playing his son's music in there.
Yeah, but just trying to step in Scott's shoes for a second. I think it was probably the personal attack on his son's music.
But you didn't like it.
Yeah, and we don't even know that it was his son's music, really. Like, I have no idea.
Right. You're not looking to offend him, but you didn't do anything that wrong, really, in my opinion.
Did he not answer you when you asked what music it was?
He didn't answer me, and apparently I should have taken the hint that that was never to be spoken of.
Oh, boy.
Didn't get that hint.
Oh, dear.
You know what? Do me a favor. You said you're, in Scott's shoes. Get out of his shoes right now, because...
Before you get hit by lightning.
Yeah, you can really really have bad things happen to you. Are you out of his shoes now?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Wait.
And you were forced to apologize as well.
Scott, you're being a tool.
Oh my God. I wouldn't say I was forced to apologize. I did actually feel bad because I didn't mean to.
Scott, come clean. Why are you playing your?
Okay, number one, she has no idea what was playing.
Was it your son's music?
Doesn't matter.
Answer. Yes, it does.
No.
Okay, if you want the truth, I was working while I was listening to something, which I always do anyway. So it was playing for a minute. Okay.
But don't you edit stuff? I mean, how do you
wasn't
edit
doing
things?
No, I was doing the news where I had to go online and pull stuff for Robin, and that's what I was doing. It didn't matter what I was
keep your
listening
son's
to.
music on during that time?
It was on that particular day. Do I play it all the time? No, because he had just sent me some new stuff. He wanted my opinion.
I see.
Okay.
Can't you do that at home?
It was playing. Yeah, I can, but it was.
Why do you blast it here?
I don't blast it. Number one.
All right.
Number two, Brandano is a little fucking twerp who could keep his mouth shut because what I was doing when he walked by was playing music that I need to give to Fred. So any music I play, everybody assumes it's my son's music. Keep your fucking mouth shut. And know what you're talking about.
Mouth shut.
What? Brandano. I'm not going to get into it with an intern.
Right.
Because that's not right, and I won't say a word about what she said or what she did.
Right.
And I never forced her to say an apology. I never said a word to her.
But she did hear your son's music being played. And a lot of
she
times,
assumed it. She didn't know what it was.
Right.
Before she asked me, and I said
it was your son's music.
I said, "I'll worry about what's playing. You worry about what you got to do." I never.
Are you too emotional about your son's music?
I'm not emotional about it at all. I'm not. Let her assume.
Of all the things,
let her know what she's talking about. Let Brandano know what he's talking about, because he has no fucking idea. I didn't tell an intern what she can say and what she can't say. Okay.
Let me hear what Steve is saying.
When Scott doesn't say what he's playing, I assume that all of that stuff is.
But you never asked me what I was. He assumes, right?
Yeah,
he just said it.
He said it. Yes.
Okay.
Now,
I haven't played any of my son's music in like 3 years. Okay. So just don't assume anything. Find out what you're talking about before you have to make a fucking comment.
I'm responding to what 𝗛ci said on the intern
Well, she was wrong as well.
Okay, well now 𝗛ci is afraid to come on.
She assumed what I was playing.
Well,
okay, she didn't know that for sure before she went on and made a comment.
The FBI? Well, she said, "I assume it's Scott's son's music."
And she asked you, and you wouldn't tell her.
Right.
So
well,
all you had to say was it's stuff.
Why wouldn't you tell her?
I don't have to tell her what I'm doing at all. Okay. She asked me a question, and I said that she didn't have to worry about it.
Is that really nice to just like not? What are you embarrassed to say it's your son's music?
I'm not embarrassed.
Is it secret music?
No, it's not.
Why
obviously,
when 𝗛cia asks you?
Obviously, everybody has a problem with me listening to something.
If 𝗛cia asks you about the music, why would you not answer her?
Because I knew that was going to happen if I said that was my son's band. But she went on anyway and assumed it was.
Right.
Okay.
But she was right.
I didn't even assume it was. I was
So,
just
𝗛cia,
like,
you
this
all
may or may not be, and I commented as though.
𝗛cia, are you uncomfortable now going on the intern show because of Scott? Scott's like terrorizing you.
I didn't terrorize her. I didn't say she had to apologize.
You're coming on very strong.
No, I didn't.
Very strong.
No, not to her.
Turns out she was right. It was
not
your
to
son's.
her.
But it was her. But it was your son's music. She's right.
But that's
and that's funny, and that's all she said on the intern show. So for you to get upset at her about this, and now she's upset with me saying, "Great, now Scott hates me, and now I'm worried about going on the show." That's effing up all of us, and it's just over what she was right about.
I didn't tell her what she could say and what she can't say.
Right, but you make her feel bad the next day about
it.
I didn't.
And there's way worse
I didn't rip
things
anybody. She decided that she ripped my son's music.
So she didn't think it was that great. Big deal.
Well, that's her opinion. I didn't say that she couldn't say
the Beatles.
I didn't say she couldn't say it.
Yeah, but you're carrying on like a loon.
Oh, I'm not carrying on at all.
Yes,
I didn't say anything to anybody.
Is he acting differently toward you since you said that?
Lately, it has been back to normal, but of course, right as soon as we got back this week, it was
uncomfortable.
Sort of,
yeah.
I didn't say anything to her
you didn't
about.
Say
You don't
anything.
have to say anything to make people.
I can make people uncomfortable by not saying.
Well, she made me uncomfortable by saying what she said.
Scott.
Okay, so Scott.
Could you do me a favor?
Scott.
Stop playing your son's music.
I'm not playing my son's music. Okay.
Good.
I played it.
Then you won't be so sensitive to criticism.
Not sensitive. Okay. He's sensitive too.
I don't see you get this worked up about anything except this.
Bowling.
Okay.
Oh, bowling, right. Thank you, John. bowling and your son's music. If you didn't listen to your son's music here, no one could critique it.
Right, okay.
Excuse me.
I don't play it, and it doesn't play 24/7 like everybody thinks it does.
Right, but do me a favor. If it's going to upset you when people walk by listening to your son's music.
I don't want people to hear it. I didn't want people to hear it.
Well, people hear it.
It was 4:30. It was 4:30 in the morning.
Evidently, the rap is a lot of times you crank it up.
No,
so
I
people
don't.
Hear it.
I work on a lot of music for the show. I don't. No, I don't crank anything up. If I'm going to play my son's music, I'm going to close the door so nobody can hear it.
What do you need an intern for in the first place?
There's a lot of tasks that an intern has to do.
What do they do?
They do the
Fia, what are you doing?
I press record on a CD player.
You can't press record?
No, I mean, there's stuff that's inconvenient for him to do that, like I can do.
Right.
Check the DATs and stuff like that. So,
right.
All right. It's chill.
You press the record button?
You know, that record button has been a big problem.
Make sure it's record and not pause.
Gary, I need an intern. I'm tired of hitting the record button. I have better things to do. What does she do? Hit a record button?
Well, if that's what she says she does,
I learned
I guess.
a lot from Scott. Yes. Scott's, look, this is the only thing that has happened between Scott and I that has been volatile.
Right.
Like, beyond that, I feel like I can talk to him. If I ask him a question, he's got to fucking answer.
Can you learn from him?
I can learn from him.
Right.
You know, and I'm sorry this all happened. But it was just an observation that I made. I shouldn't have fucking made it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Fia, it's fair to say when you're on the intern show, you feel like you want to come through with something. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel it was something that I had heard on the show before, so I didn't feel like it was personal information that I was putting out there. It's something that everybody knew.
It's no big deal. Scott shouldn't be listening to his son's music anyway. In fact, Fia, I'm going to put you in charge of something, if you don't mind, if I assign you a task. And if it's unreasonable, you tell me. If you hear Scott's son's music again in there, would you report to me? Please.
See, the problem is she doesn't know what Scott's son's music is.
You should hear Scott's son's music. If you hear strange music back there, would you report
see,
to
that's
me?
the problem. Any music is, you know. Brandano walked by, I was playing music yesterday. It was for Fred, so, you know.
I'll do the best that I can.
Thank you. I mean...
You're welcome.
What... Was this the same day Scott erased my page, that you were listening to the music? Was it coincidentally?
No,
I feel so bad for Scott on this because he was actually trying to show me how to use Prophet. And
So,
I guess he was kind of...
Oh, so you saw him commit
This is how you don't do it.
You saw him commit the act?
Yes, but Scott, I'm sorry.
Next time he erases a page, would you please report that to me? So I can be prepared.
I'm going to show you how to erase every page.
Wow.
Perhaps you just need a panic button, and anytime something happens, you just
hit the button,
push it, and then
Why don't we just leave a camera in there?
What's your Twitter name, Fia? And am I saying your name right, Fia? Is that a good way?
Yeah, my name is Rafia. People call me Fia.
Rafia. Yeah. What is that, African?
It's Muslim.
Muslim?
Yeah.
Your parents were Black Panthers?
My mother was Nation of...
Yeah.
My mother was Nation of Islam.
Oh, okay.
Was.
Yeah, my mother too, I think. That's why she kept me in a black neighborhood.
But it's big
Howard is a Nation of Islam name. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, Twitter, big black lesbian.
You're a big black lesbian? You're a lesbian?
Yes.
Is it true you're in love with Robin?
What?
Yeah, she has a big crush on you.
Oh, under the bus.
Nice. What's the matter, Robin? You got a problem?
I don't have any problem, Scott.
Okay.
I'm not in love with Robin.
Right. But you're attracted to her.
Robin is a very attractive woman.
Well, you don't have to tell me that.
I don't know how something hasn't happened between the two of you already. I wouldn't be able to contain myself.
How do you know it hasn't?
Whoa.
How about a
there
new
I go
photo
assuming
shoot?
shit again.
No kidding, huh? I've heard other lesbian women say they're way into Robin.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't
Robin's
tell
hot.
me.
Yeah. Well, listen, and she's a lover. She's very passionate when she's affectionate. Like you bust through that whole, kind of tough veneer.
Yep. It's a soft.
What is Robin's sexiest feature to you?
Robin's sexiest feature?
Yeah.
Huh. I think physically, I think her personality is.
Well, of course, everyone knows that.
The sexiest part of her.
It really isn't. There's something sexier, in my opinion.
I don't know about.
Were you thinking of buying her a Valentine's Day gift?
Oh, stop this, Howard.
I'm telling you.
It was suggested at one point. You know, that
What would you get her? What do you buy the woman who has everything? You can't get her another boat.
Right, there's some wind chimes.
Right.
Vegan chocolates. You know, like
pajamas.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, edible vegan pajamas.
You always have admirers every minute.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man.
Well, I do wish that Scott would stop making his interns uncomfortable. That's crazy.
Getting into Robin's panties ain't no easy trick. If you think it's going to be easy, it's not.
I think I have a leg up on some of the other people who've tried.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I have an intimate, knowledge of the way a woman works.
Oh.
You know?
I don't. Teach me. Forget her. If Robin gave you an hour, could you turn her?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be done.
It'd be done. Done deal.
Done deal. I wouldn't even need the whole hour.
What would you need? 20 minutes?
15, 20 minutes.
Wow.
Done deal, pal.
We can spend the rest, relaxing, watching TV or something.
Good for you. You got a girlfriend or no?
Not at the moment.
Robin.
What?
Would you ever consider trying lesbianism?
No.
It's not your thing.
No.
Well, that's what they all say before they turn.
You've seen them turn. You've taken straight women, so-called straight women, and turned them?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Robin would be easy.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
I put in the effort.
Robin, you're hurting my intern's feelings by not going off with her for 20 minutes and at least giving her a shot.
You've got a secret room back there. You can put that to use.
What do you do to someone like Robin to turn her? I mean, what would you do? What's your technique?
Oh, wow.
Now I'm getting uncomfortable.
Yeah. Thea hasn't taken her eyes off of Robin this entire exchange.
Hey, who does?
I'm going to back up.
I put her in another room. I can't stand her sexuality. It's too much. Really, what do you do to, like, if it's not Robin, somebody, what do you do? I mean, what
do you do?
Special technique?
To turn someone? There's no real technique. It's just, you can tell whether the vibe is there, whether someone wants to sleep with you or not.
Do you think Robin's vibe is there?
I don't know Robin well enough. I only see Robin for 10 seconds a day. She comes in, does her thing, and I leave.
Right.
And
it's funny.
I don't know.
In my whole life, in like 20 minutes, I can turn any woman against me. And yet you say in 20 minutes you can turn
20.
It could be like 5.
Yeah.
But you're saying if you were making love to Robin, she would be converted in 20 minutes. You're that good.
Yes.
Wow.
I can't guarantee that she would stay converted.
Right.
But
she'd go for it.
Yeah, as long as I was around, she'd be converted.
She's very confident.
Are you gentle with, let's say, a Robin? In other words, Robin goes in the room, she removes her clothes. Now Robin's on the bed, she's naked, laying there. Mm-hmm. You would be gentle with her in a way.
Yeah.
That's what it is, gentle.
Yeah.
And slowly Robin goes, oh, I'm so not into this. And then all of a sudden, oh, wait a second. That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
And this feels good. Mm-hmm. And then you start and then all of a sudden, she's into it.
Exactly. All of a sudden, she can't tell it's a woman who's touching her.
Right.
Like, you got her mouth on or whatever.
Right.
It's just a good feeling.
Robin, just close your eyes. The feeling's so what counts. Oh, Robin.
I always thought Thea was so quiet.
And now she's got a lot to say, evidently, about you. Oh, yes, Robin, sweet Robin. Yes.
You're a beautiful woman, Robin.
Why, thank you.
Yes, she is. I would love to see you convert her.
Maybe we can make it happen. I don't know.
What is this, a contest?
Take Robin for
It's an offer. It's not a contest. It's an opportunity.
Right, honey. It's an opportunity for you to feel good. What's wrong with that? What we need is more love in this world, not hate.
That's true. I agree with that.
That's right. Don't pass anything up. Anything that looks like love, grab it. Life is too short. Am I right, Fia?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Grab it and hold on.
Hold on, baby.
I think that Fia is a player.
Fia, are you Gold Star?
No.
You're not?
No.
You've been with dudes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
More like a Bronze Star.
You're a Bronze Star.
Grape scratch and sniff or whatever.
Horrible experience with dudes?
No. Well, I've had some pretty good experiences with dudes. I just think anybody can make you come, but you can't You know, but you can't be in a relationship with anyone.
Right. No, it's got to be that special someone.
Yeah.
Although Robin's not going to be easy to live with. She has her ways. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for real romance, you're going to have to put up with some, you know, star behavior.
I'm looking for more. I'm looking for a sugar mama as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
You know.
No, she can do that. She can support. She's very generous.
I know this about her.
She loves
I'll pretend I'm not here. You two go ahead.
Yeah. No. You are very generous, Robin. Very loving, very generous, very giving.
I'm not here. You can't talk to me.
You would be a lucky woman to seduce the likes of a Robin.
I know.
I know,
It
too.
would be a great honor.
Well, let's hope it happens. All right, Fia. Fia, are you feeling more comfortable about Scott?
Yes.
Because
yes,
I'm not.
Could we get Scott out of here?
It's like, who's going to make love to me? Yeah. Everyone's hooking up but me. Again, I'm odd man out. All right, Fia, carry on.
Take care.
All right. That's Fia the intern. Wow. You're just a temptress.
That is, that's a surprise.
That's breaking news.
That's how you break a story.
Right there.
That's right.
That's a surprise.
Is Scott still over there?
No,
I feel like
no.
everyone's into you in like some
stop it.
weird way. Like everyone
Why
has a
do
little
you
thing
think
for
that?
you. I don't know. See the way people look at you. You know? Every minute with you. You know, you're trying to be professional and all. You walk around, you tease
yes,
everyone.
Right.
You're magical, aren't you? In a way, you are.
I am.
Yeah.
I am magic.
You're magic. You're sweet, sweet magic. Good for you, Robin. Isn't that a beautiful compliment, though, when someone's into you? Who cares, man or woman?
Certainly.
You're blushing.
Well, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't know. No one finds me that hot.
Oh, stop it.
You know.
You've had people throwing themselves at you.
That's true. You should see who they are. You wouldn't want the people who throw themselves at me. Those are people throwing things at me, not throwing themselves at me.
No.
Yeah. Boy, you clammed up when Fia was professing her interest in you.
I didn't clam up.
You got very uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable.
Wow, that was great.
It was as uncomfortable as any other time that you're sort of put on the spot. Why?
Bring her back in here. I love that.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, I loved it.
I wish we had a live feed from inside Scott's studio right now to see exactly. Yeah. I guarantee it's silent.
I've been, it's been, I say hello to her every morning and smile, and I see her in the coffee room and talk to her for a second or two.
Right.
Now I'm going to feel weird, I think.
Yeah. You're a piece of meat.
Hi.
Things took a rather erotic twist in there, didn't they?
Yeah, it was very unexpected in there. I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens with me and Robin after the show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get out of here.
I was going to ask you about the tension between you and Scott, but now do you fear there's going to be some tension, some sexual tension between you and Robin in the hallways or otherwise?
No. I mean, Robin understands it's all like good fun. You know, like I'm not creepy. You know, I'm not gonna be like stalking Robin in her house. And it's just like it'll be the same as it always was. Like hi and bye.
You said your piece, and now it's just time to go back to business.
Pretty much.
Unless, of course, she.
Unless, of course,
around.
we're alone in a room somewhere and nobody's watching. Well, we'll see. Anything can happen. Keep your eyes on the security cameras. You might catch something good.
Now, concerning the controversy with you and your supervisor over there, as the tension you said has begun to dissolve before today, a little bit, it's gotten back to normal.
Right.
What have you learned though from this experience? Did you feel that you were in the wrong at all, or do you think Scott sort of took it the wrong way and ran with it?
I feel like it was a combination of both. I mean. It's being someone who has performed in front of people and has recorded and gone to see friends record. Like I should have been more sensitive to the circumstance. Like I should have paid closer attention to what I was saying, and I should have been more sure of what I was saying. And I understand that I don't know. I understand where he's coming from, you know, in a way that I didn't when I was saying it. So.
Before this controversy, what was it like to work for Scott? Because Howard alluded to the fact that there have been problems with other interns in the past, especially recently.
Before this, and even through it, I've liked working with Scott. You know, I think he's a funny dude. I like hanging out in here, and I mean, he seems to have a pretty good confidence that I can do the tasks that he's assigned me. So, I mean, whatever.
Can he get back to that point after today?
That's largely dependent on Scott. You know, I mean, that depends. Once you feel like somebody's throwing you under the bus, you know, it's like I've done what I can do up to this point. Like, I've apologized, and I meant it.
Right.
You know, and so I mean that just really depends on how Scott feels about me going forward.
Thank you, Fia, and quite the on-air debut today. Nice job.
Thank you.
Not
Scott,
necessarily in love with Benji, but clearly
can you
he
move
has a
forward
strong
from this
emotional
with Fia
attachment,
and
emotional
coexist in
enough to take
a
a sticky note
intern
like
supervisor role?
RIP
Oh, sure.
And put it on Benji's
But you're
picture.
clearly hurt by the circumstances and what unfolded.
And we have that photo, which we can tweet out.
You might say that.
Just, it's
Annoyed
very
is more the
eye-opening
word.
into the psyche of
What
this
really
issue.
tweaked you
She's
about
very
Brandano's approach and his
emotionally
comments on the
attached to
matter?
He didn't know what he was talking
Had to
about.
be taken off this story.
Again, he thought he just, you know, figured that, you know, why not throw Scott under the bus?
You were quick to attack him as a person, calling him a little twerp. And
He is
other
a little
things.
twerp.
What? This speaks to the fact that you've had past problems with Steve.
No, he's just a little twerp for commenting on shit that he shouldn't comment on.
Yeah.
Because the other day,
Well,
Stay out of it.
He is the leader of the intern show. I mean, he is the host.
So,
Isn't it
that
sort of his
doesn't mean
job
he
to
should
tee
comment
up?
on me.
Well, isn't it sort of his job?
He didn't have to comment on me and things that he didn't know what he's talking about.
Well, you clammed up when Fia was professing
Just seems like
interest in you.
the assumptions were made, but these weren't large, offensive assumptions. They were they were little observances that
They were wrong.
and you had the ability to defend that.
Well,
but
I
you-
did.
Oh, I loved it.
So?
I wish we had a live feed from inside
In a
the
very
Scott
angry
studio
way.
right now to see.
Am I angry
exactly.
because
I
he
guarantee
had
it's
opened his
silent.
mouth where he didn't need to get involved?
I say hello to her every morning.
He wants to say that on the intern show. Let him go fucking say it on the intern show.
Man.
He didn't have to get involved and be wrong about it as well.
Yeah.
So
You're a piece of meat.
You mess with the engineer, you're going to get the headphones.
that's right.
That's what they say.
That's right.
In Lisa's defense,
I have to go bowling
she
now.
genuinely.
Is this a classic case of Scott trying to bully his way out of a predicament?
Yes, and it's also a thing we've seen with Scott so many times. He acts aloof, or like he won't tell her that it's his son's thing, and then it comes up on the air, and then he comes clean with everything. He's done it with the news stories over and over again. So we've seen it before, and yes, this is classic Scott.
The issue that was sort of touched on is also revolves around the fact that Scott's strategically playing this music at select times. What goes on back here?
Well, that's Rafia's theory about he's playing it waiting for people to go, oh, what is this? And then he goes, oh, it's my son's band. I paid attention to her saying that, and all I can say is the next day when we went to lunch, there was no music. I walked by Scott's studio, and in JD and John, and suddenly music was blasting out of it. So he claims that stuff for Fred, fine, but just going off of her theory, I can only believe that it matches up. You know, there was no music playing, we walk by, music starts playing, we ignored it like anybody else would.
Do you believe Scott's attempting some sort of subliminal move to get you to really like this music? It's get it kind of
Absolutely. That's Fia's theory, is that he's gonna play it until it's online sweetheart, which by the way it's not.
That says a lot.
And you can judge what I mean from there.
Because I saw a subliminal move work once on Saved by the Bell, so I assume it works in real life.
Yes, it does, and we all think that Zach Morris is a hunk now.
It was on a Beau Revere tape, cassette
All right,
tape.
you don't have to show off, Greg. Who's on camera right now? You want me to take that thing?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Steve, one question.
Yeah.
No follow-up. Is Scott an asshole?
He's acting like one right now.
Thank you.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
No follow-up needed. No follow-up. No.
Or desired.
Yeah. Steve, I'm going to ask a question that we all know the answer to. In fact, I may even answer it myself. You know what? I'm just going to go ask it in my desk. I don't even need you.
Yes?
Robin?
What?
The love for you has now reached female interns. Has to be flattering nonetheless, even though you're not.
It's always flattering to be admired or desired by anyone, isn't it?
Of course.
Even if you got an overture from a guy, you'd be flattered, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I have had that experience with Joey Boots that time.
Oh, that's right.
But I found it, at first I was flattered, but then I don't know, it didn't.
He tried to take it a little further.
Yeah, but this seems more of a cute type of flattery because she's younger and she's an intern.
Yes.
How awkward do you think it'll be around here, though? I mean, I could see, it was palpable in there. You couldn't look at her and she was staring at you.
Well, I couldn't see her staring at me.
Because you chose not to. You didn't even look in her direction. I could see.
Well, again, when you're put on the spot like that and everybody's looking at you for a reaction, it is a little difficult.
But if that were a male suitor.
Like that hasn't happened.
Do you think you would have been able to look at them and look them in the eye, or are you always that
No,
shy?
I remember Joe Frazier singing to me. That was awkward. I remember Clarence Clemens. That was awkward.
I think we're just realizing what a hot commodity you are around here. Hey, what's up, Tiffany?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Welcome.
Thanks.
How you feeling this morning?
It's early. It's Monday. How can you feel? I know, pretty good. Start the week off with Howard Stern,
Exactly.
right? Not a bad way to go.
Right this way. You're right in this room
Thanks.
right here. Thank you. So you're here promoting White Collar?
I guess so, yeah. I am.
And making your premiere on the Howard Stern Show.
Can you believe it's my first time?
Any
Why am I
nerves?
doing it now?
Starting to have regrets before you go in?
No, not at all. I've actually been wanting to meet him for some time.
All right, cool. So this should be good.
I'm excited.
All right, we'll see you in the studio.
Thanks.
Hey, I am very excited about our next guest. She has to have had one of the most successful careers in show business and television. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, who I always had a thing for her.
Yeah, she was on Baywatch, right?
No. Was she? No. She was on Saved by the Bell.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
You're thinking of Carmen Electra.
No, I'm not.
Oh. No, Tiffany Amber Thiessen was on, but she dropped the Amber. You dropped the Amber, right?
She's not Amber anymore?
You're looking good. No doubt about that, but
She's just Tiffany Thiessen now?
Thank you.
why lose the Amber? Because you wanted an image change?
Well, I didn't really think about it. It was more my old agent at the time. Thanks, honey.
But I always liked the Amber.
You did?
Yeah. Well, you're a good-looking woman. Jeez, I used to beat off to you every day, pretty much.
You were watching that children's show?
No.
I was going to say, really? Watching that show?
No, on 90210, I beat off to you. Please, I'm not a pervert. I mean, I am a pervert, but not that bad. No, not when you were on the kids show. But I knew you'd grow up to be good-looking.
Oh, thanks.
Being good-looking is a blessing, though. It's almost like a superpower. It opens doors. You get into acting. I mean,
Well, I say that about, well, yeah, I could say that a little bit. Also, pregnant. Being pregnant is kind of like a superpower. People are nicer to you when you're pregnant. At least,
well,
I think.
I'm more interested in the good-looking superpower. Anyone can be pregnant.
Right.
Well, not anyone.
A lot of people.
Okay.
It's pretty easy. But were you a good-looking kid? You must have gotten into show business like when you were 5 or something.
I was about 8 years old, I want to say.
Who forced you into that? Your parents?
It wasn't really a force. I kind of just started doing modeling here and there.
How do you get into modeling at 8? Your mom's got to put you in that.
No, actually, my uncle was a photographer and was friends with an agent. And they saw pictures of me, and then they asked, and I would do it after school. I stayed in school,
And when you're a model at 8, you're the most popular kid at school, right?
No, I wasn't at all, actually.
Where'd you grow up?
In Long Beach, California.
And what school did you go to?
I went to Marshall Junior High, Cubberley Elementary, and then Marshall Junior High, and then I got Saved by the Bell right after that, and then I was tutored the rest of the...
And you weren't popular in school?
Not in junior high, no. I had one friend.
Is it because you were so extraordinarily good-looking?
I don't know what the reason was,
It had
really.
to be the girls that were jealous and hated you.
Well, no, I think I was missing a lot of school, because I was working, that I I wasn't there a lot.
Right.
To really probably connect with a lot of kids.
And you were already a star in your, well, you were in commercials and stuff,
Yeah.
and then you got Saved by the Bell?
Correct.
How old were you when you got that?
Just turned 15, just before I was 15.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Big bucks, right? You start earning right away.
No.
It wasn't?
No.
How many
No, I wasn't Disney Channel kid. No, not at all, actually.
How many years were you on Saved by the Bell?
I was, let's see, 4 years on Saturday morning, and I think we tried to do like a half season, and then we got canceled on primetime.
So,
and it wasn't until primetime until we could actually ask for money.
So who negotiated your contracts? Your parents were involved with the business manager and stuff?
No, actually, I had an agent at that point.
And he negotiated that. But it was crappy money.
It was crappy money.
Because you wanted a break.
It was my first break. What are you going to say? No to that?
Well, for a kid of 15, I bet you it was good money.
And
yeah, I mean, I guess so. I honestly didn't pay too much attention to it, you know?
You moved out of your house when you were 16, right?
I was 17, just before my 18th birthday.
That's nice. And you became emancipated?
No, I never did, actually.
You like your parents?
I actually like my parents.
Oh, you do?
My mom lives with us here in New York, helps me take care of my daughter.
But when you moved out of the house at 16...
Why are you moving out?
17.
17.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was really, and it was, I'll be totally honest, it was really because I didn't want to take the drive from Long Beach to Los Angeles every day with that traffic anymore.
Right.
And so, then my dad, actually, the one thing that I was able to do, that he said, the only reason I'll let you go is I'm going to teach you how to shoot a gun. So he took me to the shooting range, and he taught me how to shoot a gun, and then he felt a little bit better.
I mean, but what fun to be 17, to have money in your pocket, and to be on your own. Is that a recipe for disaster? You wouldn't do. You have a daughter, right?
I do, yeah.
You wouldn't allow your daughter to move out of the house at 17.
You know, it's crazy. It's different times, and I know my mom probably said the same thing, and so did my dad. And
did you go berserk?
I didn't, actually. I really felt like I was a pretty good kid. Yes, I may have done a few things that I'm sure my parents weren't.
A little weed?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Coke?
No, never.
Shrooms?
Nope.
Hash oil?
Nope.
Forget that. How much sex were you having?
I actually had a boyfriend, so I had a serious, somewhat serious...
Who was your boyfriend back then? An older guy?
He was older.
How much older?
5 years older.
No kidding.
Whoa.
So you're 17, he's 22 maybe?
Yeah, but funny enough, I had been with him already for a few years.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Like you started seeing when you were 14?
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old you were dating?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I was dancing a lot too, as another kind of passion of mine, and
not in the clubs, you mean?
No,
yeah, not on the pole.
Can you imagine?
I
my parents let me do that.
Gee,
they
there's
had
a
a hard time with me
14-year-old.
moving out, but they were okay with me dancing at night.
What type of dancing were you doing?
Just like, all kinds.
Jazz, that kind of thing?
All that. Tap, ballet, all of it.
Oh, you were so hot, man. This guy, but he was tagging you when you were 14, for crying out loud. Did you have breasts at 14?
I don't think I did, no.
Were you fully developed?
No, not until later. I developed kind of late.
And this guy
Because then if you look at my grandmother, my mom, they're pretty well endowed.
So you lost your virginity at 14. You were moving on a fast track.
Oh, yeah, now having a daughter, it's really hard to talk about.
Are you going to tell your daughter that you lost
I'm not going to be dishonest with her, because honestly, for me... I think my mom can at least rest easy that it wasn't a one-time thing, that I actually was with the guy for 5 years.
Are you sorry you had sex at 14 now? When you look back on your life, do you say, gee, I wish I had waited, because then I would have kind of maybe appreciated it more?
I try not to have a lot of regrets. I really don't. And I don't think I can say that, because he was a really lovely guy. I mean, I have really fond memories of him. He's a nice guy. His family was nice. Both of our families were very close.
Was Saved by the Bell a good experience? It
was a great experience. Yeah, it was.
And when you're a kid and you're under pressure to learn all those lines and everything, you didn't feel that pressure?
I didn't. I really didn't, because they gave us when you're doing a sitcom, you shoot... you rehearse like 4 days, and then you tape on the 5th day. So you've got like 4 days of rehearsal of the same stuff over and over and over again. So it's a lot easier a sitcom than like an hour show.
I'm thinking about this guy you were with. He could have legally been a sex offender if your parents had pressed charges against him.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
He could have gone to jail.
Yes.
Isn't it a miracle that your old man didn't take that gun and shoot him right in the head
I know.
when he found out?
I know. But I'm telling you, he was a good guy.
But don't you think your parents were very liberal?
Yes, I would say they're very liberal. Absolutely. I mean, my grandmother, you know, I grew up with my grandmother, you know, sunbathing topless in the backyard when I was a young kid.
But
I mean,
I'm thinking about
very liberal.
I'm thinking about my own 3 daughters. If I knew there was a 19 or 20-year-old guy banging them when they were 14, I think I would call the police. I think I would have.
Yeah,
in a way,
I totally
you weren't
get
really
that.
protected. You were not protected by your family.
But I disagree with that, actually, because
Where
my
were you
parents
having
were
sex
really...
at 14? You were at home.
I really wasn't having that much. That's what's so funny. It's
Tremendous amount of sex.
No, who likes it at 14? I mean, I really...
did.
Well, okay. Then you're,
Actually, I
you know, I shouldn't say that. Of
I was
course,
having sex by myself at 14.
Men love it, right. Men
Right,
love it.
yes.
You know, I think men can still say that, you know.
But I'm saying you were not protected by your parents.
I disagree with that because
Really?
because my mom went on our dates for the first like 2 years. They went to the movies. They were with us.
Oh yeah.
And his sister is he has an older sister, and
So you mean he had the nerve to go to your parents and say, "Look, I know I'm 19 and your daughter's 14. I want to take her out."
Yes.
He was very honorable that way.
Yes, very much.
Why did you not marry this guy?
I didn't. Who wanted to get married at 18?
I don't know. Maybe it was kooky.
No, I mean, it was right after I moved out that I felt very, you know, liberated. And was, you know, kind of ready to conquer the world.
Now, the dirt on Saved by the Bell was Dustin Diamond, the guy who played Horseshack or whatever.
Yeah.
Screech, yeah. And he goes around now. His whole thing is blasting you and the other cast members.
What
right?
else is he going to do? I mean, think about it.
Do you ever run into him at all?
No, I've never run into him. He lives in like Wyoming or something. When am I going to run into him?
He's actually done porn. He actually has a large penis, if you could imagine.
Good for him. At least he's got something.
Does it seem like a waste for him to have a large penis? Why couldn't I have a large penis?
But you have a beautiful wife. Come on now.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
But do you get offended by that, or you just blow it off?
I honestly don't even listen to it. I mean, I've heard a few little bits of what he said, and most of it is untrue from what I could tell.
He paints you as the girl who banged every guy on the show, except him, of course.
I had a boyfriend, so I don't know how that's possible.
So you didn't have sex with, what's his name? Mario Lopez. Never.
It's so funny because...
Why is he doing that to you?
Because what else is he going to do?
But I mean, if he's making that up, that would make me irate. If you didn't have sex with Mario Lopez,
but think about it. You give people. If you become defensive,
right.
People have more reason to push you. If you ignore it, it's going to go away, and it went away. I mean, no one's listening to him.
But I was listening because he was here.
Well,
and but I'm like, well, he's.
I have better things to listen to.
You're absolutely right. He's painting you to be quote unquote a slut, the show slut in a sense.
But honestly, I mean, most people know me, and they know that's not true.
So it doesn't bother. So you have a very mature attitude about this.
It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I actually feel sorry for him. I really do, because he had a very hard childhood. He didn't have a great relationship with his father. His mother passed away when he was young. You know, there was times where he actually stayed with my parents and I, you know, because he had such not an easy childhood. So it's sad that he's actually saying that when my parents actually, you know, had him stay at our house a few times.
So you had compassion for him.
I do. I don't have as much anymore. But,
right. If you
but
saw
I
him
still,
now,
if anything, feel sorry for him. You know, I mean, it's...
If you saw him now, would you go up and say, hey, you know, Dustin, I was pretty good to you on the show. I mean, my parents took you in a couple of times. You stayed with us.
Depends on what kind of mood I'd be in.
Right. Maybe you wouldn't even waste your time.
I don't know if I would. I really don't.
Your life has been good. Why even soil it with that whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would. I have a short temper. I would get irate about something.
Well, and there's
like
a lot of people that feel that way. And I might be, when it happens, maybe I'll be in a different place, in a different mood. I don't know. Who knows?
Did you? But did you have fun during those years?
I did. I had a great time. I'm still very close to Mario and Mark Paul and Elizabeth, and I had a great time. I don't have any hard memories. I don't have any bad memories.
If your daughter says to you one day, I want to be an actress, at 10 years old, she wants to be an actress, would you go with her? Would you send her around on these auditions?
10's a little early for me.
Right.
I'd want her to wait a little bit longer. It really depends on her school situation, how she's doing in school, because I really do feel that that's the most important.
Right. But an amazing career you've had, because I think about it now, 90210... And
I've been doing this 31 years, Howard.
And you're working.
31.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you've worked constantly.
Pretty much. Knock on wood, yeah.
After Saved by the Bell, 90210, and now this new show that you're on for 4 years.
Yeah, and I've done, other shows. Yeah, but this one's run for 4 years, yeah.
I mean, and everyone knows your name. Would you consider yourself an A-list actress?
No.
You don't?
I consider myself a working actress.
Which is
and
great.
And to me, that's what's important.
Are you a wealthy woman?
You know, I'm able to pay my bills. Am I driving a Bentley? No.
Are you a millionaire?
It depends on what year.
Because I'm thinking that...
Now that I have a kid, I don't know. I have to go back and actually look.
I'm thinking most people know your name, which is you have huge name recognition.
Yeah.
And you've worked constantly.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this.
I call that a success story.
We own nice cars. I can say that I can clothe my daughter and put her through great school. We have a beautiful, beautiful home in Los Angeles. So I've done well, and I'm proud of that.
Did you have years of going out with lots of famous dudes? I would imagine every guy in Hollywood asked you out.
You know what's so funny is like, I was never really, I mean, you know, I dated Brian Austin Green for a little while.
Now, that's the guy from 90210 who's now with Megan Fox.
Right.
Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
Why him?
Yeah, why him? I mean, what?
Great guy.
Is he a stud?
He kind of is a stud, yeah, I would say that.
Did you fall in love with him?
Yes, I did. We were together, I lived with him.
For how long?
We were together a little over 3 years, if I remember.
Did he dump you?
No.
You dumped him?
Yeah.
Why did you dump him?
We were together before I started 90210, and once I got on the show, I think it was hard for us to have a relationship together as we were working together.
Because you're constantly together.
Yeah.
You get...
I mean, I think a lot of people can say working with your spouse is really, really hard, and in your partner. So that's kind of the reason.
You've always been pretty smart about your work. You stay with a show when it's a hit, right? You don't just bail out.
I try not to. I mean, the paycheck's nice.
Yeah. Luke Perry was on 90210, huge success. Huge mistake leaving the show, right? Didn't he leave at some point?
He did leave. I mean, you know,
Did you laugh at him and say, don't you understand how difficult this is to have a hit like this?
No, because I think everybody makes their decisions, and you know, you live and learn.
Did you ever make love with him?
No.
No, just Brian Austin Green.
No, he was married.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was married.
I see. And but you would never be with a married man?
I've never been with a married man, ever.
Wow. See, that Dustin Diamond's not doing you any good because everyone assumes you would be. He
really?
paints you to be loose.
That?
Well, I don't know about it. I mean, when he tells me you were with everyone,
you actually believe him?
Well, I figured you would sue him or something if he was making that.
Why?
I don't know. I would.
And make what? He has no money. What would I make?
But Brian Austin Green, is he huge like Dustin in the pants? I mean, is he a guy who really turned you on?
You'll have to ask Megan now that she's his wife.
What do you make of that? Do you still talk to Brian, or would that
every now and then? Not as often. No.
Do you tell Megan that you're talking to him? Because I imagine she would feel upset.
No.
How does that come about that you talk to him?
No, it's literally so random. Like once a year via email. That's it.
So once a year you'll email him.
Yeah, I think it's actually been longer than that now.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
You were best friends on 90210 with Jenny Garth. Mm-hmm. And now you don't even talk. Something went down.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of things. We were very, very close, even though when I first started 90210, the girls were not very nice to me when I came onto the show.
Why? Because you started in later than everyone
else? Yeah, because
I
kind of sort of replaced Shannon Doherty on the show when Shannon left.
And that was considered a threat to them?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the real reason was. I think having somebody new come into an already very successful kind of, you know, show that's run on its own, to have a new kind of energy was probably hard.
Is that the worst situation for a young actress? You come on the set and everyone hates your guts.
Not everyone. Not everyone.
Just
the guys
girls.
were actually very nice, of course. And of course Brian I was dating, so but the girls were not, they weren't easy.
How does that take form?
And I shouldn't say all the girls, because that's not true.
Would you walk up? Tori Spelling was nice to you? No.
She was a little hard at the beginning, but Tori and I are fine. Our kids go to the same school.
You guys are nice to one another.
Yeah.
Isn't it true you stopped talking to Tori Spelling when she married this guy, Dylan...
Dean.
Dean something.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Was that a type of intervention?
No. We actually were friends with Charlie.
Charlie?
Her first husband, yes.
And you took sides with Charlie?
It's not so much taking sides. We just... It was a hard situation for everybody, And being that we were close with Charlie as well, my best friend was Charlie's roommate. It was hard.
So you worked with Tori all that time, and then she gets married, and then after the marriage breaks up, you side with the husband.
It's not so much siding. It was just the situation I thought was handled not in the best interest for everybody involved, and it was really kind of trying to take care of the person that I thought was done probably wrong.
Did Tori come to you and say, how dare you? That, and here I am, a friend of yours, and I work with you.
Well, we were coworkers.
How does a woman handle it wrong? How does a woman handle that wrong?
That's her business.
But you were so turned off you stopped talking to her.
Well, we weren't talking that much anyways, to a certain degree. I mean, you know, it's not like Tori and I, or a lot of us, were hanging out that much after the show.
I really wonder what goes on, because, you know, it could be, you know, you think about it. You're so, and when I say you, I mean just actresses who are working, young women.
Yeah.
Everyone, you think you'd all stand up for one another, and you'd think they would be supportive, you know, women power and all that.
Well, I'll tell you this much. All my girlfriends now, none of them are in the business.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because you've had bad experiences.
Actresses are hard.
Because you
Actors in general are hard. They're super hard.
Do you think Tori was jealous of your looks?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think it had anything to do with that. I don't think Tori really had a problem with me. I just think that situation was a little sticky, being that there was, you know, closeness that was happening with the soon-to-be ex-husband, and it was just hard. And we've put all that totally behind us. Like I said, our kids go to the same school, and she's moved on, and I'm glad she's happy, and she's having tons of kids, and she's great, and I'm happy for her.
But when you come on a set like 90210, and I don't know how old you were at that point, but you were young.
I was 21.
21 is so young.
Yeah.
And you come in there, and all the women are treating you like you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And they're shunning you, right?
Yeah, they were.
It's like the Scarlet Letter.
They were,
you know?
and they were very honest about it afterwards in interviews, so I know I can say that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the shunning was like you'd come on set and maybe have a table read or something, and they just wouldn't talk to you during it?
Or we had a photo shoot, and I had the dresses picked out for me by wardrobe, and they didn't like what I was wearing, so they'd make me change because they wanted to wear something that was maybe similar. Or
Would you cry over that?
No, I wouldn't cry.
You're very secure.
I am very secure, actually, yeah.
Do you think what prepared you in life for these women is that, like, women always were angry with you and jealous of you and jealous of your beauty?
No, because I didn't have that issue. I mean, I had my very close girlfriend, you know, when I was growing up, and, you know, my mom has her best friend of 39 years now. And
did you call your mom during those years and say, you know, Mom, the girls are being mean?
I'm extremely close to my mother.
And you say, Mom, they're being mean to me. And what was her advice?
Her advice was like, you know,
just do your job.
Do your job, exactly.
Oh, I can't imagine the pressure, because everyone wants to have friends on a set. And
especially a brand new job, and everybody's looking at you and making sure you're going to do okay.
Do you begin to get insecure about the kind of job you're doing, and you just...
I'm sure, I'm trying to remember. I'm sure I had moments of that, but I will say, thankfully, the guys on the show, Jason and Luke and I, and all of them, were super, super supportive and nice, and they actually were like, they'll get over it, don't worry. And then Jenny and I became very good friends after that. So
how do you become, like, how does that work?
She actually apologized.
She came up to you and said, look, I've been treating you horribly.
Yep.
And I don't even know why I did that.
Yep, pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see each other naked?
I saw her give birth to her first child.
Hold it. You were in the room when she gave birth?
Yes.
That's how close you are to Jenny Garth.
Yeah, we were, very close.
Wait a second.
What happened?
Oh, you got me curious. She invited you to see the birth of her child?
Yes,
Where was her
there.
husband?
Her husband was working, doing a movie in Arizona at the time.
Can you believe that? What do you make of that?
I thankfully know that my husband will always be there at the birth of my child and our child.
Did you say to her, there's something wrong that I'm here and your husband isn't?
It's not my place to say that.
She needed you and you were there for her?
Absolutely. Her mother was there as well.
You and her mother were there, and the husband wasn't?
I filmed it for Peter so he could see it, yeah.
So tell me, how can you not be friends? Like, what happened?
We had a falling out, and we kind of grew apart. I think sometimes.
What was it a fight over? A guy?
No. Well, no, not really. No. Mm-mm.
You said something about her husband.
No, not at all. I actually have worked with her husband. You know, Peter and I later on did a show called Fastlane together.
Wait a second. Well, tell me what happened there. This is insane what you're telling me.
It's so honestly, it's
Was it your fault?
No, not at all, actually.
You don't take any of the
I was
blame.
the one who was hurt. Let's just say that. I was the one who was hurt.
She disrespected you in some way. She did an interview and said bad things about you.
No. But honestly, it's so...
What did she do?
It's so long ago,
She
Howard.
steal a guy from you? No. I can't see that happening.
No.
What happened?
I'm telling you, it's water under the bridge at this
no,
point.
it isn't.
It really is. I've actually
She
seen
came on
her.
to your husband?
I've seen her a few times, I promise you. And I've actually, in my opinion, in my way, she may not have been receptive to it, but I've cleared the path. I've moved on. So, and I wish her well.
What could she have done? Stole money?
No. No.
Does it seem silly now to even say it? Is that what it is?
It's silly in the sense that that it happened, it needed to happen, but there was reasons behind it, I think, why it happened. And I think it shed light on the friendship that we had and that we just didn't need anymore.
That it wasn't a real friendship in the end.
Yeah. I think people... relationships, not every relationship, whether it's a marriage or a friendship or whatever, they last
forever. She blocked
forever.
you from a job.
No.
What could it be? Tell me what happened. Give me a vague idea, a vague understanding.
I told you, I was hurt. Something happened and I was hurt.
She didn't thank you for something.
Oh, gosh,
I know what it
please.
was. You got an email or something where she was talking about you and it got back to you.
No, I promise. It's really, it's so something, like I said, it's not about what really happened. It's about shedding light on where our relationship was. And it just, wasn't a real friendship anymore. We just had moved into different places. So
what could it be? I'm so hung up on this.
Oh, there's so many other better stories we could talk about. I promise.
What
it's
could be
so
better
boring.
than that?
Oh, please.
The
Nothing.
dissolution of a friendship where you were in the room when when she gave birth to her child.
A long time ago. Long time ago. Yes, and I that's why I say it's such water under the bridge for me, and I
Robin, what could this be?
I have nothing but great I have a lot of thanks for her. I mean, she introduced me to my husband. She
introduced you to your husband.
She did. Yeah. She
Robin,
did.
what could this be?
Sometimes people do outgrow each other.
That's what I say.
That's the only thing I can, she doesn't give it a specific
No, there was an incident.
And sometimes when you think there's a friend there and you reach out to them for something and they're not there for you.
Is this a pattern?
She pretty much hit the nail on the head.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't know what she said.
That's woman talk.
You reached out to her.
That's girl talk. That's girl talk.
Tiffany, you reached out to her to do something for you, and she didn't come through for you.
It's hard to say it exactly like that. Robin said it better. But it's like she said, I think we were in different places, and I think our friendship meant differently to each other.
I love
it's funny
this.
how our relationship started really rough and it ended the way it started. So
who's the guy who gets to marry you? What is this guy's name?
My husband?
Yeah.
His name's Brady.
Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Must be a good-looking dude, right?
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You girls all want good-looking guys.
You know what? But he's
sick of it.
he's not a pretty boy. I'm not into pretty boys.
No?
No. He's just
What
a
does he do
good-looking.
for a living?
He's actually an actor as well, and then he's an artist. He's a painter.
He can't be making any dough. I never heard of him. Painter. What are you marrying a painter for?
Because he's extremely talented.
Has he sold any paintings?
He actually has a brand new show here in New York.
How much money was his biggest painting? Oh, there he is.
Tons.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him. That's our daughter.
He is a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
Your daughter's good-looking, too. You're all good-looking. Cute family.
She's cute.
So he paints these paintings and he makes money.
He does. He does make money. And then he's an actor, too. He does a lot of commercials, and he's actually been on White Collar. He did an episode of White Collar.
You bored with him yet, or are you happy with him?
No, I'm not bored with him
How long
yet.
are you married?
7 years this year.
7 years.
Yeah.
Does he ever paint a picture of Jenny and write "I hate Jenny" on it and give it to you as a gift?
No, you wouldn't.
He won't do that.
I promise you, we don't even talk about it. I mean, it's been ages.
Do you like the name Tiffany? Do you feel it's like a trendy sort of overview? Like, do you think your career would have gone further if
it
you
was
weren't?
different?
Yes, I'm being serious.
Like what? What do you think?
Like, I don't know, Susan or Barbara.
My mom said the other name, which is so funny, the other name that they were toying with was Tatiana, which is funny to me. Do you think I'm more of a Tatiana?
You're not a Tatiana.
I didn't think so either.
No, but and what did you name your daughter?
Harper. Harper Wren. Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay
That's
with
become
that.
really trendy now, too, though.
Harper, too, yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
that's what happens.
You dated Ryan Seacrest at some point, didn't you?
Brief. I mean, we were more friends than we really dated.
Do you think
honestly.
he's gay? I do.
I don't think he's gay,
I'll tell you
actually.
why I do.
Why?
Did you have sex with him?
No, I did not.
Of course. He's gay. Gotta be.
No, but we were super, super young.
Do you know how
and
many...
that's why I say we really didn't date. We actually just kind of hung out and had fun, and we had other mutual friends, and we would go to wine country, and it was more just like big trips with a bunch of people.
Listen to me. You know how many women... I've interviewed Ryan. I know him. And he tells me about, like he'll lay in bed with a woman and not have sex with her. I don't know any guy who does that. Honest to God, I don't. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. Well,
and you're, pardon the expression, you're a piece of ass. I mean, you're a very good-looking woman.
Thank you.
I mean, extremely attractive. You've got a body that doesn't quit. And you're telling me he would go to wine country with you?
Well, but it wasn't just me.
I don't care who's there.
It was a group of people.
And how many times did you go out with him?
But like I said, it's weird. It's not really going out. Like we were with a group of people. It wasn't like any intimate
kiss you?
settings. No, I don't remember ever kissing him.
But it was a date.
I don't know if it was a date or a business meal. I don't know.
No, he called you up and asked you to go with him, right?
Yeah, he did.
And didn't put any moves on you.
No.
And you probably would have been open to it at the time, right? He's a good-looking man.
He's good looking. He's not really my type.
But you might have kissed him. You might have explored. Maybe he could have gotten a second base, felt you up.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, listen.
So long ago.
I've accused him of perhaps having some sort of mixed sexuality, but he claims he's fully heterosexual.
I think he is too, but
You do?
Yeah, I do.
All right, okay.
But I'll let him claim what he wants. He wants to claim himself.
Let me see who else. You were engaged to a dude once, Ricardo or something, Richard Ruccolo. Who's he? An actor?
An actor.
And
Yeah.
you broke up with him.
Yeah.
And the reason you broke up with him is you were about to get married to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Buffy the Vampire Slayer, stole all your wedding ideas from you.
What?
She had the same wedding planner as you. She stole all the ideas.
Who said this? Was this written somewhere?
Yes, I have it. It's,
really?
it's fact.
I'm friends with Sarah. That's
I
not
read
true.
the Globe. I read the Star. I know exactly what's going on.
Because those are all true. I know Sarah. We're friends. No, that's
You
not
are
true.
friends?
Yeah, I'm actually very friendly with Sarah.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
She's got a new show.
Oh, she
and
does?
She's pregnant with her second kid.
And what an incredible career. You have a show now called White Collar, and it's in its 4th season.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
That is great.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really great.
Paying the mortgage.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I mean, it's what is the show? I haven't seen it.
It's a show about an FBI agent and a white-collar criminal, basically, and they kind of come hand in hand and start...
You're the agent?
No, actually, I'm married to the agent.
I see.
I play the good, nice, perfect wife.
Are you almost nude in the show ever?
No. It's a pretty tame show.
Have you ever done nudity?
Like half sort of nudity where you wear
Boobs?
like the pasties and you're in the tub together.
That's it?
Yeah.
Not comfortable in nudity?
It's not that I'm not comfortable. I just...
Would you ever have done Playboy?
I've been asked a couple times. I've always said no. To me... I don't know. It's not for me right now.
You
I'm
wouldn't
not
do it.
saying I wouldn't say never because I think you're stupid to ever say never because then you can shoot yourself in the foot because
Right.
if you do it 20 years from now. But not that anybody would want to see me 20 years from now in Playboy. But it's just it's not for me.
You political at all?
Yeah, I am political.
Who are you going for, Obama or Romney?
Well, I'm going for Obama because I think that's just. I mean, it's so funny. My mom is, my family is very Republican, so is
Right.
my husband's side.
So
I'm the
you are the
only
one-
Democrat in my family.
And they argue with you? And you have to sit there and
no, we
debate them?
just don't talk about it.
Right.
We just don't talk about it. Yeah.
They don't want to hear from you on this.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually was lobbying in at the White House in Congress, and I brought back fake funny money with Obama's face on it. And my mom had some pretty funny things to say about it.
Pauly Shore was once on my show, and you got very angry with him.
I got very angry with him?
Because he claimed that he had had sex with you.
Yes.
And you were upset that he went public with it.
See, that was a long time ago, too, though.
Pauly gets in everyone's pants, doesn't he?
Does he?
He does.
Oh.
He's
Is
always...
he still getting in everyone's pants?
I don't know about now.
Yeah.
But I mean, all the
Probably not so
Playboy...
much.
Yeah, the Playboy Playmates. And
Yeah.
Is Pauly a great lover?
I don't know. That's what I mean, he seems very charming. He's funny. We worked well together.
Oh,
had
you
a
didn't
good time.
bang him. Oh, you were mad at him because he claimed he had sex with you, and he didn't. I thought he did.
No.
Why do people always claim they have sex with you? And why does Dustin
Maybe
Diamond
it's
go
trying
around?
to, like, I don't know.
Did he kiss you?
I think we did on the movie.
I see. But he never had sex with
And
you.
I had to do, like, a sexy dance for him in the movie.
I see. What movie was that?
It was called Son-in-Law.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I actually like that movie.
It was a good movie.
I thought it was good.
It was a good, like, Pauly Shore movie.
I see.
He didn't have so many great ones after that.
No. So how far did Pauly get with you?
I'm telling you, the movie.
That
he
was
got
it.
like a little dance.
Right. He didn't get where Brian Austin Green got.
Yeah, no.
I picture you a very sensual woman.
Yeah?
I mean, very active in bed.
Yeah?
I don't think you just lay there, do you?
I don't think I do, no.
You don't? You're
No.
open to all kinds of love?
From my husband now, yes.
For your husband?
Yes.
You do it all for him?
I've pretty much done a lot for him, yes.
You have?
And I've given birth to his child, so.
Will you have another one?
Yeah, we'll have another one before I get too old.
Would you ever bring another woman into the bed?
No.
Have you ever tried that?
No.
You've never had a threesome?
No.
But you've been with other women?
I've had to kiss another woman and have, you know, a scene with another woman on
But you've never done that in your private life?
Mm-mm.
Not into women?
I think they're beautiful.
Me too.
And there's lots of pretty things about women, but I can't imagine living with them and having a relationship with one, having sex with one.
Would you ever go to a strip club with your husband if he...
I have, actually.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
And you've received lap dances?
Mm-hmm.
And
They're
I imagine,
beautiful.
And I bet you these women go nuts when you're there.
It's been a really long time since I've been to a strip joint. Like a really long time. Like I want to say 10 years.
Do the strippers get your top off when you're in the club?
No.
Do they ever try to feel you up in front of your husband to turn him on?
No, because
Yes.
it's only no. It's only I'm trying to remember because it's only been once that we've ever been to one together, and it was right when we started dating, and I don't remember ever that happening. I just remember them pretty legs around me and pretty boobs,
And you liked it?
and they always smell like vanilla,
Right.
don't they?
Yes.
They tend to. At
I
least
mean, I'm
that's
not
how I
smelling
remember.
them. Nobody gets that close to me to smell. You know what I'm saying? They get close to you. So, how do we sum this up? Let's say that you have a huge successful career.
Mm-hmm.
You're extremely beautiful.
Thanks.
Your body looks smoking.
Not bad. After having a kid,
Let me see.
I still got my
Wow.
legs.
Yeah, you look good.
Still tight in here. These
Is
have
it
gone
hard
down
for
a
you
little
to-
bit.
What the rap on you was, it was hard for you to stay thin. You were always on crash diets and stuff. Dustin Diamond claimed that they, on the set of Saved by the Bell, because you
See,
had...
that's already untrue because I actually was really thin on Saved by the Bell. My weight issues didn't happen until I became like a woman and my body was changing, and it was way after Saved by the Bell. So
He
I don't
claimed-
know why he was saying that.
He was claiming that you had weight issues and that they all had to succumb to your dietary needs because the producers
That
wanted
is
you to
such-
stay thin.
That's such baloney.
The producers never came
No.
to you and said
I mean,
that.
look at the show. I was tiny through that whole... I mean, I had no
agree.
boobs. I was no hips, nothing. I didn't change actually until I got to 90210 that my body started changing.
Your boobs are real? Are they?
Mm-hmm. Look.
Good for you. What do you mean, look?
Well, they're just, you can tell they're...
You wouldn't get a boob job.
I may after nursing.
You will.
They've changed.
Well, are they like flapjacks now?
No, but they're definitely different than they were before.
Who do you hate more? I want you to pick one. Dustin Diamond or Jenny Garth?
Oh,
do you-
hate is
hate?
a really strong
All
word.
right, let me give it to you another way.
Okay.
You're on a island.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. They both go for a swim and they're both drowning.
Wow.
You can throw a rope in and save one of them.
Yep.
Who do you save? Do you save Jenny?
Yep, I saved Jenny.
You save Jenny?
Yep.
Even though she disrespected you?
I save her because she's a mother.
Go ahead.
And she actually, and like I said, introduced me to my husband, and I have a lot to be thankful for.
But if you save Dustin, you can continue the human race. You can have a baby with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd like to do.
You'd rather end the human race? Right.
Wow, that wasn't a hard game at all. I have to tell you.
It was a no-brainer, as they say.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow. So when you say there was a weight issue,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was just me being a woman, and you know.
did you start starving yourself?
I never starved myself. First of all, I never believed in that.
How do you stay in shape now? What do
I
you
work
do?
out. I have a trainer. I work out. I do yoga. I run. I run around with a 2-year-old. You remember how that is?
Have you been approached to do Dancing with the Stars?
A lot.
Will you do it?
As of now, no.
You don't need it.
Well, I'm an actor, and I feel like There's not a lot of actors on that show, working
Right.
actors. I consider myself a working actor.
If you go on that show, it's kind of like a last-ditch effort to sort of...
Well, I think it's for people who are wanting to reinvent themselves in a different way, which I think it's a great idea.
Right.
And it's also people who are kind of in that world.
But you would win because you are a good dancer. You took dance lessons.
I think I would have a good shot. I don't know if I'd win, but I think I'd have a good shot. I mean, ballroom dancing is very, very different, and I have never been trained in ballroom dancing.
Let's make it a little bit harder.
Okay.
You're on an island.
Are we
Jenny-
dealing with the same people? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Jenny Garth and Tori Spelling are drowning. You can
Interesting.
only save one.
I'll say Tori because she has one more kid.
So whoever has more kids wins.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the only way I'm going. I don't know.
Don't you think once you save her, the conversation would be more vapid with her than... So in other words, if you were on an island with Tori Spelling...
I have no problem with Tori. Like I said, our kids go to the same school.
So if you were on an island with Tori Spelling, Jenny Garth, and Octomom would be saved.
Wow.
Because she has 16 or some number like that.
I think...
14.
Well,
Thank you, Rob. 14.
I think I'd still save Tori. Sorry.
You would?
Yeah.
Even over Octomom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tori Spelling...
I mean, is she really taking care of her kids, or the state is? I mean,
who knows?
Yeah.
But
They
don't-
say porn got her off welfare.
That's right.
Well, then there you go.
Don't you think Tori Spelling is the oddest of all in the sense that her father, Aaron Spelling, was a very wealthy guy.
And a nice man. I
And
have
a
to
nice
say.
man.
Really nice man.
And she seems to have alienated both parents and rejected all of their money and everything else.
I don't know if that's really the true story. And I'm not saying I claim to know the true story, but I
Right.
don't know if that's fully the true story because Tori's doing just fine.
But if Aaron Spelling was your father, wouldn't you just kiss his ass all over the place and get in his will and get billions of dollars?
I don't think she thought of it that way, her or Randy.
That's all I think of.
Well, but I think in her mind, she just wanted a career. She really wanted to be an actress. And
And didn't her father give her that career?
yeah, I mean, I think he helped. I mean, Tori was actually on Saved by the Bell. She had a little stint on Saved by the Bell.
Are her implants too big? Tell the truth.
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't looked at her boobs.
That's a yes.
No. Honestly,
That's a yes.
no, it's not.
Say yes.
You're putting words to my mouth.
Please put
No.
words in my mouth.
She's been pregnant for the last 5 years.
I don't know.
It's hard to say that.
Let's go to a
My
couple of
boobs were
questions.
too big when I was pregnant. I mean, they're huge when you're nursing.
Tiffany Thiessen is in, we don't say Tiffany Amber Thiessen anymore.
You can. It's fine.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen is in White Collar. You should tune in and check her out. She will be almost nude
Yeah, right.
and often at strip clubs,
Yes.
getting dances with girls' legs wrapped around her. Greg, go ahead. You're on the air in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Howard. First off, I just want to say, Tiffany, I was a huge fan of yours back in the Saved by the Bell days.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. And I just wanted to ask you, did Mr. Belding ever try to hit on you?
No, he didn't, thankfully.
Too old, Mr. Belding, right?
No, he never did.
Let's go to Marianne from Brooklyn.
Howard, I love you. You were replayed on Letterman Friday. Hi, Tiffany. You sound just like Maria Menounos. Are you related to her?
I am not related to her, but she's my neighbor. She lives right down the street.
Oh, you and I have the same exact twang, the Noah, the laughing. Everything about you two is exactly
Wow.
Really?
Well, I'll take her body. Sure, any day.
Pull the tape. She's doing
All
the
right,
cleanup.
so we heard you. You're giving me a headache with that voice. Let's go to Kid Mo in Wakefield. Boy, it must be fun living in Hollywood, like with Maria Menounos down the street. And this
Yeah.
do you have other famous neighbors? And
Well,
do you-
Tori used to live right next to her, which was right down the street from myself. There's lots of people.
Is Maria Menounos wrong to be carrying on with this Derek Huff, who was her dance partner on Dancing with the Stars? She does have a live-in boyfriend.
They've been together for a long time.
But it's got to be humiliating to him that she is being photographed with this guy.
I think so. I mean, it's no different than me being photographed with my husband on the show. I
Yeah,
mean,
but what if a guy was in the newspaper spanking you with a paddle on the beach and you're frolicking in the water with him? That would be
Oh, I didn't see
humiliating.
that.
Oh,
No.
all right. So
Well.
go ahead. Make a statement to Maria Menounos right now, Tiffany,
No.
about what you
That's
think
her
about it.
relationship, and her relationship seems quite fine. So whatever is working for them works for them.
Go ahead, Kid Mo, quickly.
How you doing, Howard? Tiffany, you're beautiful. I bet your vagina is perfect looking.
I would think so, too. I would
Yeah,
think so. Is it perfect looking?
Well, I did have a C-section, so.
Did you do that? Why
no,
did you
no,
do
no,
that?
actually, I tried. I did 30 hours of natural labor, and I couldn't. The umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck, so I had to have a
Do you have a
C-section.
scar there now?
Like just above, very small. You
Very
don't see
small.
it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right, Kid Mo.
Why,
go
you don't
ahead.
like scars?
Well, of course not. Not on you. On me, it wouldn't make a difference. Pauly Shore and Dustin Diamond are on the island. and they're both drowning. Who do you let them both die, or do you go and save one? You can save one.
Oh, wow.
Who would you save?
Wow, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's hard.
Save one. You got Paulie, goes around claiming he banged you, and then you got Dustin, who makes all kinds of false accusations about you and your co-stars.
Wow. That's hard.
Quickly, they're drowning.
I know, and I'm trying, and maybe I just don't get there in time, and they both go. I don't know.
Really? You're not going to save one?
I'm swimming, and I'm not a good swimmer.
So on purpose, you're letting them die. And you're stuck on this island for the rest of your life by yourself, right?
What's wrong with that?
Oh, wow. You'd rather, like, talk to a coconut than talk to Paulie
Well, I'm
Sheridan.
sure there's lots of really great animals, right? And
I would think
birds
maybe
and
you'd
things
save
like that.
Paulie, no?
Really?
Was he a pain in the ass to work with?
No,
on
he
that
was
one?
actually quite lovely.
It's just you're pissed now. Because
No,
he's
I'm
good.
not.
So you're going to save Paulie over Dustin?
Probably.
Wow.
Probably.
I could see that.
But I don't have a relationship with either one of them, so it's like I don't really.
You don't care. Let them both die. Who cares? I'm not going to complain.
Pretty fucked up.
What?
That's pretty fucked up.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow. Well, do you have a
Glad
question?
you weren't one of the choices.
What about that, Kid-Bo? Do you have a question?
Yeah, just a quick question. Is she aware of how many times guys have jacked it worldwide over the years to her?
You are a sex symbol.
I've been told a few times.
Yeah, listen, I told her when she walked in, and she was like, yeah, I know. Get in line. Let's go to Joe, who has the final question. Yes, Joe.
Howard, great to talk to you. Tiffany, I met you when you were Little Miss Junior America.
Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago.
And
were you a beauty pageant girl?
Mm-hmm.
That must have been awful.
No, I actually had a good time with those too.
Really?
I didn't do that many of them. I only did a few of them, and then I started working right after that. So.
All right, Joe, go ahead.
So we used to be pen pals after that. So I was curious if you ever remembered any of that.
Were you pen pals with, or was that sort of a publicity thing?
I want to say I remember being pen pals with a few people, and nothing against you, sweetheart. I totally promise. But after having a baby, and I'm sure Beth can probably relate to this. Your brain is like, it fries afterwards. You just don't remember anything.
Oh, understandable. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to hear you again.
King of all blacks, go ahead.
Yes, Howard, man, I'm just so curious. It sounds like she has the prettiest feet in the world.
You're into feet. This is the guy who has...
It sounds like she has pretty feet.
I do actually have good feet. I will say that.
Let me take a look at your feet.
You want to see?
If you don't mind.
No.
Let me see it.
Are they long and thin or chubby?
She has really good feet.
Yeah, I have
I gotta
good feet.
say, they're beautiful.
Yeah,
More
I
beautiful
do.
than mine, and I don't say that about anybody.
I do have good feet. I have said that about
King
myself.
is right. You sound like you have beautiful feet.
Do I?
What would you do to her feet, King?
Oh, my God. I would smell them, like, gently. And like after she wore some herbs, I would smell them, and then I would, rub up against my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, isn't that nice?
It's so funny, people with foot fetishes and
he's
like
got a
little
huge
fetishes
one.
like that.
You
Yeah,
see it
it's
with
funny.
his wife.
I like when they're in the boots. Like I don't like them when they clean out the shower. I like them when they musty. Like.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
Huh. Okay.
Have you ever rubbed your feet on a black man before?
No, I have not.
Have you slept with a black man?
No, I have not.
Isn't it true there was a basketball player that actually sent you a nude picture of himself asking you out?
No, that was a baseball player, actually.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
And who the hell would do that?
It's somebody very famous.
He sent you a nude picture of himself.
Uh-huh.
When did A-Rod, it wasn't A-Rod?
No. Mm-mm.
Jeter?
No, and he wasn't an African-American, so.
He was a white guy.
Mm-hmm, he was a white guy.
A white baseball player took a naked picture of himself and sent you. Isn't that the ultimate turnoff to a woman?
I mean, it was pretty. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
Was he well hung?
He wasn't bad.
Right.
It's just. Like, I was never a girl that liked, in Cosmo when they'd have, like, the half-naked guys. I just think it's cheesy.
Right, absolutely.
I just do.
So you politely said, no, I do not
I gave
want
it to my gay best friend.
And he liked it.
Yeah, he loved it.
He would have gone out with him. Let's go to Rick. Obviously, there's a huge demand for people to ask you questions.
Okay.
Even though we haven't had one legitimate question
What
yet.
team was he on?
Yeah, what team? Give me a team, Tiffany.
No, because then you'll probably figure it out.
No, come on.
No.
Why didn't you give that picture to Ryan Seacrest? I listen.
Maybe she did.
Honestly, I do not know Ryan's sexuality, of course. As you know, I tease him because...
I think you're not the only one who teases him.
Rick,
I think he's very used to it.
Go ahead, Rick.
Thanks, King. You're the best. Tiffany, were you spanked growing up, and do you like to be spanked now?
I'm trying to remember.
Were you ever spanked as a
I think
child?
I was spanked once only.
Were you nude?
No, I was not nude.
Who spanked you?
My mother with a switch.
With a switch?
Yeah.
That's old school.
Yeah, old school.
What did you do to get spanked?
I think I lied. I think I had a big lie. I think I said I wasn't supposed to go swimming next door, and it was too cold, and I think I did, and they found my wet bathing suit or something like that, and I got switched.
Switch, so it had to be,
I had to
nude.
go outside in our yard and pick out the switch I wanted to be used on me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Was it only happened once?
Only happened once. That's it.
On your naked buttocks?
No, it wasn't. I wasn't.
Were you stripped down to your
I
underwear?
think I was in shorts or something.
In shorts?
Around the legs, that's what they would do.
Oh, on your legs?
I think it was my legs, yes. I think Robin's right.
How many times were you hit?
Once.
That's it?
Once. That was it.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurt.
Who sends their kid out to pick a switch anymore?
Lots of parents do that. You go get the switch.
Well, think about it. I'm
and then
38
the
years
stupid
old. This was a
kid
while
gets
ago.
Do you fantasize about being spanked now as an adult?
I'm not.
Has your
into
husband
that.
ever spanked you?
Mm-mm.
Did Brian Austin Green ever spank you?
No.
Did Pauly Shore ever spank you?
No.
Did Dustin Diamond, Screech, spank you? No? Did Ryan Seacrest spank you?
No.
That's what I thought.
No. But you know, Howard, when your parents sends you out to get a switch, the kid comes back with a good hard stick.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing.
That's the stupidest
I'd be like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
dummy.
Yeah.
I come back with a twig.
Yeah.
I go, you asked
I
me
know.
to. My mother
I
used to
think you're
say.
so in fear, that you just want to get it over with. So it's just like picking a switch, coming in, getting it done, and be done with it.
See, my mom was smart. She used to hit me with a hanger, but she'd pick out the hanger.
Ooh, hanger.
Oh, but then she'd go, you're not letting me hit you. You're holding my arm. And I
Yeah.
go, yeah, that's called self-defense.
Yeah. I know a lot of people used to do like the paddle from their
Ping pong?
No, well, yes, they could do that, but isn't the old school like Catholic schools with the paddles and stuff?
Rulers.
Yeah, rulers.
Would you ever hit your daughter with a switch?
No. No, I think. Well, here's the thing.
Don't defend your mother's actions on this.
No, I think there's times where you feel like, wow, that's the only thing you can do.
But you hold
But
back.
I think there's other ways that are a little more constructive.
Because it's humiliating.
Well, I think that's what we thought last time. I mean, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years
That's
ago.
what your mother
we
thought.
She thought she was a lot more of an easy hand than actually having my father do it.
Would you
so.
let your daughter be in beauty pageants at a young age?
I don't think so. They're very, very different now.
So you're a very different mother than your mother.
Well, it's not about that. I mean, honestly.
Yes, it is.
No. Well, I mean.
You're angry and critical with your mother.
I'm not. She
Don't
lives
be-
with me. Are you kidding? She takes care of my daughter. I
But
love
you don't
my
let her
mother.
hit
Spanking her right now?
No,
She's getting the switch?
No.
Who knows? Let's go to Jim for the final question, then I'll let you out of here. I'm obviously holding you too long. What is it, Jim?
Tiffany, did John Stamos or Scott Baio ever try to get in your pants?
No.
Stamos missed you?
Yep, nope.
And Baio also.
I worked with Baio, but no, yeah. Mm-mm.
What an insult. Baio didn't hit on you.
I don't think I would have let him.
𝗛cie.
I just not.
Because he's with too many women.
No, I did. He wasn't my
Pretty boy.
I didn't think. Is he a pretty boy?
He was not your type.
I wouldn't consider him a pretty boy in my.
Turns me on about you.
Maybe by the time she worked with him, he lost his looks.
I don't know. When did you work with him?
It was Charles in Charge. I
Oh.
did 2 episodes.
Okay.
And it was just I didn't have anything. Maybe
Good for
maybe
you.
he knew that and didn't even try.
Other than your husband, who's the hottest, sexiest guy in Hollywood right now? Beside me and your husband.
Hottest, sexiest guy besides. Well, I have kind of a thing for Mike Rowe. Do you know who that is?
No.
He has a show called Dirty Jobs.
And you like him?
He's pretty hot. But
That's
my
the-
husband knows that too.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. One last.
I like him kind of manly and dirty and,
That would be
not
me.
so clean.
Well, or Fred. Let's go to Jared.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm not manly, but I'm dirty. Go ahead, Jared.
I meant dirty on the outside.
Oh, well, that too. I am dirty on the outside.
Okay.
Believe me.
You talk dirty.
Catch a whiff. Jared, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Listen, I just wanted to say, great interview, Howard. But Tiffany, I got to give it to you. You're just a classy woman, and it's great. It's great to hear that from an actress.
You abstain from the stuff you don't want to talk about. You have great things to say about everybody. Just a classy woman.
It's not about Jenny Garth. She didn't have any great things to say.
That's not true. I said nice things about her.
The right way, you know?
I did. I said I actually have a lot of, like I said, I have a lot of thanks for her for what she's given me, and that's my husband. So
George, go ahead. Last statement. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, yeah, she's a total slut, and I got proof. And we both went to middle school together at in Long Beach, Cubberley Middle School, and she was such a slut back then.
That's lovely. Yeah, okay, dude.
What a way to end the interview.
Yeah, I was at 6th grade. I was a slut. Okay, 5th grade.
Is your name Dustin Diamond, George? For real?
She went to Cubberley Middle School.
I did go to Cubberley. You're absolutely right with that.
I'm not going to believe him.
Of course, please. In 5th grade.
I wish you were a slut. I'd like to hear about it.
My lord. I didn't have my first boyfriend until after that, so.
Well, anyway, you are delightful.
Thanks.
And beautiful.
Thank you.
And
we actually have mutual friends.
Who's our mutual friend?
Josh and Kristen Takeman.
Oh, I didn't know you were friends with them.
I am.
Oh, you can do better than that. You can be friends with me. No, I love Josh and Kristen.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you meet them?
I've known Josh actually for quite some time.
Boy, he gets around, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, see Tiffany Thiessen in White Collar.
Thanks, Howard.
And did you know I took Josh's wife and did her pregnancy photos?
No, I didn't know that.
That's right.
Oh, look at you.
That's right. I'm a master photographer.
I did know that, though. I didn't know you took those.
Yeah, I did. Anyway,
maybe I'll call you up when I'm pregnant next time.
I'll show them to you.
Did you see them?
I haven't seen them.
They're hiding them. Let's see. And believe me, you'll take your clothes off and I'll photograph you.
Okay. I'm sure my husband will be okay with that.
Oh, tell him to lighten up. I'm a professional. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back right after these words.
Tiffany.
Yes.
May I talk to you about the interview?
Of course you can.
So you survived. I mean, he really ran you through the gamut
He
there for a while.
did. He did. Well, you know, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of people talking stuff, so I guess there was a lot of questions to ask.
He's attempting to put words in your mouth. He's trying
Doesn't
to bait
he always
you.
do that to everybody, though?
Absolutely. I was going to mention that to you because you had mentioned to me on your way in that you were anticipating this interview. You've always wanted to meet him.
Yes.
How did his interviewing skills and style measure up to what you thought about him prior to this?
Pretty much everything that I mean, you know, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into a little bit.
Right.
But he was, I thought he was very nice. I mean, I don't think he was, I don't think he crossed any terrible lines with me, which is nice.
A lot of times he has someone in and he eventually gets that secret or unknown information out of
really?
him. How did you avoid giving up any more about Jenny Garth?
When it comes to those kind of things, it's just, like I said, it's water under the bridge and it's between the two of us and, you know, and that's that.
Distract him with your feet and go from there.
You're exactly right.
All right. Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Nice meeting you too.
All right.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗛𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗛𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about death. Everybody's going to die at some point. And I talked about whether I should have Baba Booey put on my tombstone. And that led to all of us talking about death. Ronnie had some funny thoughts, but the most interesting thing was JD is very afraid of death, which I get, but he's so afraid he doesn't want to talk about it. Here's how it went.
Before we get to Tiffany, I do want to talk about the Olympian who called in, Skyped in from Russia, I
Minsk.
guess. Yeah, just to he gave you the big Baba Booey shout out and plans to do plenty more, including if he medals.
Yeah, I think it's funny when people say he gave me the big Baba Booey shout out. It's not about me. It's about the show. Baba Booey. I said Baba Booey is a word that you yell out to let the whole world know
But
you're a Howard Stern fan.
you must get. I would. I mean, you don't get personal, like a little, like wow, that's kind of neat.
I think it's kind of neat, but I think it sort of transcends me. In other words, not going Gary Dell'Abate, go Baba Booey, but that's just a word. But it's great. It's great that he did that on literally an international stage.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, it is your nickname. I know what you're saying. The show is bigger, but it is kind of personal to you.
It's fun. Believe me, it's fun. I mean, I like it when there's a guy. I can't remember his last name, Seth. He does NCAA basketball updates and stuff like that.
Seth Davis?
Yeah. And so we'll be sitting on the couch, like Mike Jackson and all his friends will be sitting on the couch watching March Madness, and he'll go, look at this one. He goes up for the shot. Baba Booey. And everybody looks at me and cracks up. They think it's a riot.
I've said before, I think this is one of those things that it's going to outlive the show. And like 100 years from now, people will be doing like Baba Booey at whatever the news is then, and people won't know why. They just know it's something you do like at public events.
Do you think... this is funny because I had to deal with some stuff at the cemetery yesterday. Do you think...
Did someone Baba Booey?
I should have it on my tombstone?
Yeah.
Do you plan on having it on your tombstone?
No, I'm not even sure I plan on having a tombstone.
Oh, really?
I'm thinking of going the cremation route. Although Mary wants to
Put it on the urn.
Mary wants to be cremated, and I told her I would like a large tombstone with Klieg lights that go 24 hours.
You're going the cremation route, Ronnie? Is that your plan?
Possibility. They already started, it looks like.
You're a scream, man.
Have you thought about
Is that from comic school you learned that? Huh?
Comic school. Have you given any thought to
Went
that?
to comic school, you asshole? Huh? That's the same school that Sal went to, right?
Yeah.
Ronnie,
Yeah,
seriously, have
professor.
you given any thought to that?
What?
Like,
Yeah.
And?
I don't know. Man. Why do you have to have people come and cry at your gravestone? Just burn up and say goodbye, and that's it.
Well, people want to fondly remember you and think back to times they had.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to get buried under a stage at a strip club.
And I'll come and see you.
They're gonna have a glass floor, you know. So I'll be laying there in my box like this,
Ronnie,
looking up.
Good news. I'm not going to Pine Lawn. I am going to Rick's. So see if that's where you are.
Everyone's excited to visit Ronnie, you know.
Ronnie's been practicing for that service for years.
Like Mel Brooks. No, not Mel Brooks. Mel Blanc. Like his tombstone says, "That's all, folks." Like, should I put Baba Booey on my tombstone?
People ask me if I'm going to put Jump the Shark on mine. Honestly,
he jumped the shark.
Finally jumped the shark. You know,
Ronnie's will be the only tombstone that says, "Let's fuck some whores on it."
Ronnie, who is that?
Hey, Ronnie, I know you've said before that you're scared of like some aspects of getting older and stuff. Are you?
What? When did I say that?
Well, you said you said that like you said you're scared of like Stephanie leaving you and things like that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's a whole different situation. It's not.
Okay, but I'm just like, are you the type of person? Do you dwell on death a lot?
No, not at all.
Does it scare you? Do you get depressed about it?
I get depressed when I see nice people that don't deserve to be sick like that. And
but like, what about your personal self?
Well, my personal self, I don't really give a shit. I'll worry about it at the time when it happens. But
he's too busy living.
Ronnie, yeah. I'm gonna use this opportunity to call you out.
Good.
We spoke on the air some months ago.
Oh, stop it now. My doctor got on me on Thursday with that shit.
You told me
Yeah,
you
I'm doing it. I'm doing it now.
A colonoscopy. When are you
doing it?
When?
Yeah, I got to call the guy.
I know, but that's what you said 4 months ago.
No. The guy gave me a number to call.
Why do you keep putting it off?
I didn't put it off. I just never did it.
Oh, clearly. Oh,
I didn't put it off.
I see the difference.
I just didn't do it.
No, but I know what you mean, Benji. A lot of people have a tough time thinking about mortality and even having these conversations about a tombstone or whatever else, where other people don't really have a problem
who has
with
the
it.
worst time with it? Who cannot discuss it at all? JD.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You bring him in here, ask him about that. He completely shuts down.
I didn't know that. Actually.
Wait. Is that typical?
Well, that's why I'm a
not
reporter.
atypical of most conversations with him? Like,
what's that?
Yeah, where are the conversations where he flourishes?
Dead man walking. Here he is.
What's wrong with your eye?
What happened to my eye?
Yeah, what's going on with your eye?
I blew a blood vessel.
Doing what?
I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened. But I went to the eye doctor Saturday, and I just wanted to make sure that's all it was, and that's what it is.
When I asked Ronnie about his eye, there were a couple possibilities of how he popped it. One was taking a dump, and in his words, maybe pumping my girlfriend, as he said.
Oh.
When did you notice that?
There's a lovely image.
Friday morning, when I woke up.
And it was a swelling worse then?
It's not swollen. It's just blown. The vessel
red.
is blown out.
There's blood in there.
Blown over it.
We were talking about mortality.
Dead man
Gary was
walking.
talking about.
I don't
what he
want
was-
to talk about death.
Come on, man.
I really don't want to talk about
Come on,
death.
you got to come and burn with me?
Why?
No, because it seriously scares the shit out of me, and I think about it enough on a daily basis.
Do you think that if you talk about it, it will make it happen?
It just makes me think about it, and it really just weirds me out, and I just really hate just.
And
even
I
thinking
can
about
relate to this because I was like this for a while. Like I had that same problem where
Until after you got married.
I would
and then you died.
I would just lay in bed and I'd think, oh my God, like this is. We only get one shot at it. Like, what the
I can't
fuck?
even be around for this.
And he freaks out.
I go around one time, JD. That's what I keep telling you, man.
Let's
Enjoy
not
the block party.
Let's not talk about death specifically.
Quit crowbarring that in.
Let's not talk about JD.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about death specifically, but rather like your phobia. Like, what about it makes you like I can't think about it.
Because I don't know what happens after, and I don't know.
Maybe nothing.
Well, exactly.
The
and
bugs are going to eat your eyes
I know.
out, man.
I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know if I'll be in pain. I don't know if it'll be in an embarrassing situation.
Can I say something? Because I understand what he's saying a little
I don't
bit.
know if I'll be shot or something.
We have no control. Like I think about death a lot. Today I'm driving in and I hear the story on the news station about the guy driving the wrong way on the Long Island Expressway again. And he hit somebody. The guy driving drunk instantly died. Well, they don't know if he was drunk. And the guy he hit is in bad condition. And I always think, like, I think I'm doing the right thing, but maybe today's the day a guy gets on the fucking West Side Highway going the wrong way. And then I have no control.
You don't know.
Is it the unknown? Is it because you can't control it? What about it?
Yeah, it's just everything about it. It's just like everything just ends and you don't know what.
And that's exactly what I would think. It's the same exact thing that I would think. That it just how is this all just end all of a sudden? Like,
But see, but with that attitude, which is not that weird for people to have, with that attitude, you should go, well, if I don't know when it's going to end, I'm going to do all these great things and get it done before it's too late.
He's doing it, man. He's doing it.
No, it actually just makes me not want to do anything, and I just want to prolong my life doing nothing.
How long have you had this issue?
Oh my God! Since as far as I can remember. I mean, yeah, there's a scene in What About Bob when the little kid is freaking out Bill Murray and he's like, "We're all gonna die."
I remember that.
This is it. We all die. He just keeps going on and on. And I remember then, like, I had those same thoughts, and I was like, holy shit, this is freaking me out. And that's one of the scenes I never forget from What About Bob.
You think JD's being ridiculous here, Will?
Yeah, a little ridiculous.
Oh, fuck Will.
I mean, if you're so worried about being healthy, why don't you watch it?
All right, shut up. Has nothing to do with health. And he works in a fat joke.
No, but it brings up a point.
Hack.
Like, if you got diabetes tomorrow, right, which would alter your life, would you say, God, I could have done something different?
Yeah, of course.
Then why don't you?
I don't know. Because I'm lazy. I like doing what I'm doing. It makes me happy.
So you are living life. You're living life.
He's living
whatever.
large.
No,
That's
if
for
you
sure.
could only,
All right.
you're living
Okay.
life if you could only enjoy it.
Exactly.
Would you want to be cremated or tombstone or?
Jesus.
I don't want to think.
Burn
about
up, man. It's good.
it. Don't even.
You don't want to get eaten by those maggots. You know how they crawl into your eyes and shit, man?
Whatever.
What they did to Ronnie's eye.
Keep talking. Whatever
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
Will off a big casket joke or something.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we're going to talk about me, Sal, JD, and this hot chick, 𝗛cie, who came in with these big tits. And after she came out of the studio, there was a little bit of turmoil in the control room with Scott Pace and Sal. Sal was like infatuated with her boobs. The Pace was pissed off because he didn't get to touch her boobs. There was all kinds of shit going down in there, but you should tune in to the wrap-up show and find out what really happened after she came out of the studio.
You were all about titty fucking this girl. You brought it up numerous times.
Listen, dude, when you got them like that, you use them. You don't put them to waste.
Do you think you convinced her that she shouldn't do what she's going to do?
No, she's going to do it. I'm telling you.
You just have that feeling?
I have that feeling. She's
got that look in her eyes.
She's going to do. She's going to do it.
You were.
I was hoping at least she would cancel Friday's appointment and think about it a little bit, but I don't think so.
Now, you were fired up over it, but Robin was really fired up over it today. Did you notice that, Gary?
I did. I did. I don't understand why Kelsey came here, because she appeared to want our opinion.
Right.
And then she didn't want our opinion, and I don't think she came here just to show us her tits.
See,
maybe she came here thinking, you know what, I'm pretty sure I want to do this, so I'll just go, and I'm sure they're going to give me the affirmation I'm looking for.
She did say she thought Howard would say to get the boob job.
You were in love today, JD.
Oh, yeah.
It was painfully obvious.
Well, she's a cute girl, and the tits just put her way over the top.
You know how I knew he was in love is at one point she got up and she went to take her headphones out, and this guy springs into action to help her with that. I've never seen him jump to help anybody.
Anything to catch a glimpse of him, as close as I could. Then maybe
They were throwing,
maybe touch him again.
They were throwing money at her in the Howard TV studio. Afterwards, they were seeing if she could do jumping jacks with her breasts, either staying in or falling out, and they were all throwing in $5. Ronnie threw in, Scott DePace. She walked away with a wad of money.
What was going on in that?
Wait a second. Why didn't anyone come get me for that?
Yeah, what was going on
in
that?
There's a lot going on at Howard TV. Let's start with this. So
Assholes.
I get an IM about from first of all, DePace goes over the. He sends me an IM and he goes, "Tell her to take her hands off her boobs," right? But then he gets on and he goes, when Howard said JD could go in, because I said, "Hey, there's some guys who want to test the firmness," and Howard goes like, "Who?" And I said, "DePace, Phelan, and Greg." And also JD, and he goes, "Tell JD to come in here." So I hear on my speaker, "What the fuck?"
She chose JD.
Well, no, she said no to the page.
Will told me to go in. Not that I wasn't going to touch her boobs, but I was going to give a little insight on the deal.
Several times, DePace over the Squawk Box was like, "This is bullshit. What the fuck?" And then I get an IM from Doug. DePace is in here cursing up a storm, and he can't get in.
Why was he so upset?
Because I think it was his idea, and he's like, "It's my idea. I don't even get to feel the titties."
So he was upset.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
JD, you were thrilled being chosen,
of course. Are you kidding me?
But it sounds like there was like a stripper party going on in the Howard TV.
No, it wasn't really a stripper party.
So what was happening?
I walked in on the tail end of it, and they were throwing money. They were betting $5, but nobody bet except me and DePace that when she did jumping jacks, her tits would fall out.
She still had her
a bikini top.
Right.
So she was doing.
And I said, I bet him yes they would, and he said no they wouldn't.
So she was doing jumping jacks in the Howard TV control room.
Yeah.
Oh, well, God damn it! Is there footage of this?
Hold on. So here's what I saw. I go to the bathroom. I see the Howard TV camera in there, and I see Sal. And Sal seems to be putting on some sort of a show.
Of course.
Come out of the bathroom. Whatever I see, it's given, as your kid used to say, the uh-oh factor is going off. So I go to Sal. I go put my hand up and I give him like snap my fingers to the waiter. Come here. So Sal comes out. I go, "Let's shut this down." And he goes, "Okay." He comes to my office about 10 minutes later. He goes, "Thank you so much." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "I don't know. I could have. I felt like I could be out of control. You did the right thing, shutting that down." It was the weirdest thing.
What was he doing?
I don't know exactly. I just didn't.
He was showing her how to do jumping jacks. But he was like out of his mind when he was doing it. He almost broke his hand.
And I witnessed Gary with the hand wave to Sal. It was almost like a dad telling his kid, "Get out of that situation. It's about to get bad."
I had no idea what was going on, but it just didn't look right.
And Sal needed you to shut him down.
He was so happy.
Scott DePace, we hear that you were quite upset that you weren't chosen to test firmness
What
today.
are you talking about? You want to smell my hands?
Gary said you were cursing up a storm in the control room.
Not cursing up a storm, but
you were like, "What the fuck?
Who doesn't like to feel a nice pair of tits?" I mean,
and it was sort of your idea.
Yeah, well, we've always done it for years, and I felt a lot of tits through my ears.
Well, she chose JD though. I mean, you can't get mad at anybody else
because JD's non-threatening. Me,
You're a threat?
Yeah,
please get the fuck out of here.
He's from Pennsylvania originally, or Delaware, whatever.
She didn't really choose JD.
Sure, you're real threatening.
We threw out a bunch of names, and she said JD. Okay, now if Scott and the other guys came in, she might have been up for it.
Hey, Scott, does your wife mind at all?
No. Although the only time she did, I think she was pregnant that one time, and when I felt Victoria's a drock, and
you feel her tits or her clit?
I felt her tits from behind, and I immediately called Pam afterwards, who was 8 months pregnant. I said, "Hey, listen, just so you know, I just did that," and she said, "I don't care." She calls back 5 minutes later and goes, "Wait, now what did you do?" And I told her, and apparently one of our neighbors had heard the segment and said to her, "Hey, man, you a nice woman, 8 months pregnant, you're letting your
What the fuck is up with neighbors?"
I know.
Richie Wilson, what do you want to say?
One of the best things you guys missed was Sal said to the girl, "Let me see your shoes," and he got on his hands and knees and crawled and looked up her skirt.
See, can't be happening. That can't be happening.
I mean, you guys had a party back
how
there.
did he get that on camera, Richard?
How did she end up with a camera in the TV room with Sal?
Doug wanted. Well, I don't know how Sal got there. Doug wanted to do something for television where we would all tell her what we thought as well. And she was up for it. She seemed game. And
how did it turn? Well, I don't want to know.
Stop touching the microphone. You can talk from there.
John Lieberman, what did you want to say when you were touching that mic?
Go ahead. They can hear you. Go ahead.
I know. I was just going to say,
what's wrong with you?
Sal followed her from the moment she left the studio.
Oh, geez.
Followed her with Greg Carmel interviewing her all the way into Howard TV.
Of course.
And Sal tried to show her how to do a jumping jack, and she couldn't replicate how Sal was doing it. So Sal did it again in a certain way so that her breast would come out. Scott, back me up here.
Yeah.
He was doing
flopped
this
right out.
freaky kind of jumping jack. And she's like a little girl. I mean, she's replicating everything Sal's doing.
Scott, who did you think was the most fired up today? Ronnie, Robin, Fred, JD? Which one?
Oh, definitely Ronnie. Ronnie was, although JD was really into it, but he's not as vocal as Ronnie.
Yes.
Ronnie's very vocal, and he let it be known on the air.
Were you surprised at Robin and how much the advice she was giving and how she felt?
She's got experience with that, but what the hell is that?
Dude, you felt Victoria's boobs?
Yeah, see, I didn't feel those.
Dude, I would have went for the clit, man. It's like a guy's cock, man. That's cool.
You want to feel a guy's
cock? What? Dude, did you ever see her clit?
About?
You ever see her clit, man?
No.
What is going on? It's that long-looking thing, man. It's really cool, man. She's like freaky. I love that girl.
So you're looking for a big clit that reminds you of a penis? That's what you're saying?
Dude, it's just cool looking.
Doesn't that
It really gives you a lot to play with.
Can you put your hand around it?
Oh my God,
Sal. Sal, what was going? We're hearing like all this
going on in here. It's not good.
A couple of things. First of all,
Ronnie just wants to jerk dicks off.
we keep hearing.
Just so you know, Victoria, I love you to death.
Hold on, guys. Sal, we keep hearing different things. Like you followed this girl out of the studio, and you went to Howard TV, and you're.
No, I didn't follow her out of the studio. I was in the hallway, and Greg Carmel was following people around to get the reactions of her
happened
tits.
to be in the hallway.
Believe me. When I saw this girl live for the first time, I don't know what happened. I couldn't think straight. I swear to God, there was something in my head. It was like somebody, like a fairy godmother, came by and just hit me with her wand, and I was like,
it was tits.
That's called C-struck.
What is that? C-struck?
T-struck. Tit-struck.
I don't know what it was, but I saw this girl. She had these beautiful, voluptuous tits, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't see straight. I was just in complete. It was like, the light shone down, and as she walked, I followed her into the control room. And when we got into the control room, Scott turns his shiny bald head around and shining as well because his eyes are almost popping out of his head. He goes, "Let's see you do some jumping jacks." And I'm like, "Yeah, jumping jacks, great
Wait a
idea."
minute.
And then he
No.
takes out money. Then Ronnie takes out money, and then she says. Then Scott says, she says, "Explain to me a jumping jack." So I was so worked up.
Oh, you're
when I did a
innocent
jumping
here.
jack, I hit the back of my hand on the fucking shelf. My thumb is still killing me over it. Then she started doing jumping jacks, and I still was like in that phase. And I turn my head, and I see Gary, and it's just like, the record stopped on the jukebox. Come over. So
Sal,
I walk out with Gary.
Did you take her bikini top? I saw you
I was
take
handed
it.
the bikini top.
Did you hang it in your room?
Greg Carmel came in with the bikini top to my room, and I hung it up. It's back in the control room now.
Hey,
so Gary grabs me and like, woof. I'm like, wow. I'm following Gary, but I'm in such a daze. It's like almost being in a car accident. Not exactly what's going on. That's how powerful these tits were. And I sat down in my office and I just reflected on everything. And I said, Jesus Christ, Gary saved my life. Because I don't know. I mean, I was ready to go nuts with this.
When Gary
this
pulled you
situation.
out, were you happy that he was doing it? Or
I
were you-
didn't know what was going on at that moment.
wait.
He
When you
pulled me
s-
out. Like I was following him. I knew to follow him. And when I sat down and I took a breath, when I sat down and took a breath, I said, you know what? I got to thank Gary. Not that I mean, I wouldn't have done anything crazy, but
what
it
would
was
you have done?
it was turning into a crazy frat
But what would
party.
you have done?
Right.
I mean, you said you
well,
would have
at that
gone
moment,
crazy.
if Doug Goodstein would have said do something crazy, if I would have gotten the thumbs up, the green light, who knows? Before you know it, I'm playing guitar in my pouch with a bikini.
So
top.
you were just there to participate, observe, like DePace and Goodstein were telling you what to do, and that's what you followed.
Yeah,
orders?
it was a group of us guys, and things just evolved naturally.
Who told you to go on the floor?
On the floor.
Yeah, you were on the floor
Nobody
looking
told me
up
to go
her
on the
skirt.
No, I was checking the straps on her shoes. I said,
Yeah.
asshole. You're such an idiot.
Yeah, no one told you to do that.
So Sal,
on her
Sal,
shoes.
I understand that you were in some kind of haze.
I did not. The thing is this. The bottom line is that.
Not saying you did anything wrong.
I
by the
wouldn't
way.
have. When I say gone crazy, I don't know. It's not like a rape wouldn't have gone down. I mean, it's not like that. She was having fun. The guys wanted to see her do jumping jocks. Ronnie's whipping out money. Scott's whipping out money. The only thing that was missing was the champagne room and a waitress.
This is how it would have gotten weird. Like, he was in such a daze. I figure now. Like, somebody could have said, hey, you know what Kelsey's favorite part of the show was? She loves Guess What's in My Pouch. And before he could even think about it, his pants would have been down.
Oh, absolutely. I thought I was, because of the situation with the cameras, the green light, her doing things, doing jumping jacks, Scott whipping out money. I'm like, all right, it's turning into a no holds barred type of situation.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, we can't, and that's why I know we can't, and we won't, just for the record. And I was standing there innocently when Gary gave me the finger, like, come over here, you. And I gracefully went, and then I thanked Gary for, because I was in a different state of mind. Our tits are hypnotic.
But you're saying that Gary
They're like
saved...
Vicodin. They're like ecstasy. When you see those tits, you
she's
have
gonna
no
cut
idea. I mean,
them
I
off,
can watch
man.
my house burning down, my
Good.
children inside. If those tits are in front of me, I'm like, all right, have a nice day.
She's going to cut them off, dude. Let me try to cut them off.
No, she should get a lobotomy. The only thing she should be cut off is her brain if she's getting rid of those tits.
Let me try to take some calls here, guys. Jim in St. Louis. Are you there?
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going? Gary, John, I love you guys. I've been a huge fan of this show for about 15 years now. I'll tell you what, though, you guys have got to keep a huge set of titties in JD's hands because it was like almost instant cure for that mush mouth. He was actually speaking full sentences.
Yeah, I noticed that. When you were talking to her, you had no problems. You were extremely eloquent.
All right, I don't know.
Clearly, she's not
I
here
don't
right
remember.
now.
I don't remember what I said.
JD.
Like
What's going on with you that you couldn't ask her out? That's what I want to know.
Well, first of all, she said she wouldn't go out
No,
with
that
me
was
anyway.
before she said that.
There's something sort of going on that's
brewing. There's something brewing.
Something is brewing.
Okay,
and we'll see what happens.
You mean it's going to become exclusive? Where you can't.
I will see what happens.
All right,
it's a safety and security issue. Why you can't talk about it, correct?
Yes,
it's a safety and security issue.
Kelly in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I wanted to comment. Normally when Robin's speaking, she's very polite with her words, and you could tell she was mesmerized with these dudes because if you guys listen to her, a couple times she said, "Those, your tits are beautiful. Those are great tits." And I was shocked that she said that. I thought she'd say, your breasts are gorgeous, but the fact that, she dropped the tip word like so many times, and it was just hilarious that she wasn't. Her normal, her Robin self.
Sal, do you feel like Robin had that kind of mystique? She experienced the same thing that you were experiencing?
100%. I noticed exactly what this caller noticed. Even those tits are so magical. Like Robin, you saw a different side. She said men like when they come out. I mean, that's crazy. That's like some fat beer drinking truck driver talks that way. The fact that Robin was so mesmerized by it proves that those tits are truly magical.
I think Robin was taken with the idea that I don't think she was attracted to them, but I think she looked at them and goes, "That's what I wanted. Those are exactly what I would like to have had." And Robin had things done, and maybe they aren't exactly how the way she wanted it. But I think Robin felt, if I were born with those, that's what I need.
Well, I thought she was very upset about just cutting up the body when it's not necessary.
Well, I thought Howard and Robin were very real about which I got, which is Kelsey wants to do this because she thinks it's going to change something in her life, And I think the feeling is she's going to do this, and it's not going to really be what she wants.
Figure out what her goal was.
I think her goal is to sort of blend in, literally blend in with everybody else, and not be noticeable, and not be known as the girl, the cute girl with the big tits. Just be the cute, quiet girl.
Well, if that's her goal, it might help her.
But I think what Robin was saying is what you think you're going to get, you're not going to get. They're not cutting those down to a C. You know, you think they're going to be unnoticeable and small, and they're still going to be a decent size, and then you'll be the girl with the big tits who had the operation that made them a little smaller.
I wonder how much it means getting the advice coming from a woman versus the guys, because Robin did get a reduction and went through this, and I wonder if it's more meaningful than, you know, JD or Ronnie or even Howard telling 𝗪cie what she should do.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought their point was well taken, that you think this is going to make you happy, and it might not make you happy.
And I'll tell you another thing. I'm not saying Robin's a lesbian. I know she's not. But people like to experiment, and everybody has like that go-to girl if they had to do it. Like we've heard other women say it before.
Who's your go-to guy?
You, Gary.
No, seriously.
I don't have a go-to guy.
But everybody does.
No.
You just said it.
Yeah, girl. It's completely.
That's girls, Gary, not guys.
Different ballpark,
Don't
Gary.
know him.
No. So the thing is that I think if there was an opportunity for Robin to finally get it on with a woman, I would have to believe this is the one. You could just hear it in her voice. And I would love to pose that question to her, that did this girl turn her on, maybe perhaps get her a little moist in the panties, and perhaps if there's an opportunity for her there, I think it's this chick.
Now, to me, that sounds like a guy creating a scenario to jerk off to.
Absolutely.
He already did it.
No.
He's already done it already,
and you're right,
Gary.
that's why it's red.
He's done it already.
Someone's going to be thinking of that after they use spa maps or whatever the hell.
Spa now.
Guys, a lot of you have spoken about how 𝗪cie just put you in this. Sal said a haze. He thinks Robin was in it. Ronnie, you raved about her. JD, you said she's fantastic. A lot of beautiful women come up here and get naked. What was it that set her apart? And girls who come up here with great tits as well. Yes, Ronnie.
I know why. Because she's a regular girl.
Exactly. And she's from Pennsylvania, and she's very innocent looking.
Natural.
She has no agenda.
And she was. If she had come for a Playboy evaluation,
right,
I still think people would have thought she was hot, but it would have been like, you know, from a different angle.
Bart, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I wanted to comment that I thought the best line of the day was that when Howard had told her to grab her boobs and say that she didn't want to get rid of them, and JD threw in that little line, "Now kiss him." I freaking almost drove off the road. That was so fucking funny.
I don't think that was done for a laugh.
No, I wanted her to do a lot more than that, but I felt...
And she could do it, too.
I know. That was... I was thinking of that whenever the boyfriend came in. That's what I was thinking about.
That's a perfect example. I've seen strippers do that. You think it's just stupid and annoying. When she did it, it was charming and funny and sexy.
Hot.
So what happens next, JD? Will you follow up with her at all, or is she just going to remain a memory?
I guess, I'm going to get the DVDs of her appearance today.
Whoa, what are you going to do with it?
I will enjoy it.
Jizz up another
What
T-shirt.
does that mean?
Fuck off, Sal.
What happened with
What does that mean?
What happened?
You'll enjoy it.
What happened with your?
I will enjoy the relive the memory of what a good time it was.
Yeah, but if you got
here.
something brewing, man, you shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, Ronnie, shut up.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, 𝗪cie dropped by to talk about what happened in the back when the woman with the large breasts was here the other day. And it boiled down very quickly to a conversation about Gary and Scott. They had with each other, they had about each other, and I'm going to use a sports cliche here. These two teams just don't like each other. Watch for yourself. Scott, thank you for coming down.
You're very welcome.
Apparently, you've been accused of throwing Doug Goodstein immediately under the bus and misrepresenting yourself with this issue. Would you care to answer that?
I think, first of all, to say that I'm the only person that throws anyone under the bus is ridiculous.
Nobody said that.
Well, to act like it is.
Nobody said that. We're
strange.
saying that in this particular instance, you know,
listen,
can I just finish it?
Go ahead.
I think when you said you were hardly involved, I think that's a huge misrepresentation.
Never said that.
Well, didn't you say to Howard this morning, look, I was hardly involved in that?
No, I did not say that. I never said that. What my deal is, I took the whole rap for your sleeping video, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
But let's talk about this.
I am. So this time, there were about 11 people involved in that yesterday.
Understood.
I may have been the ringleader, yes, but you've got Sal. You've got Ronnie. Did
understood.
anyone? Let me just. Did anyone speak to Ronnie about it?
Absolutely. I spoke to
You
Sal
did?
and I spoke to Ronnie.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
I spoke to. I'll tell you. I spoke to Doug on your behalf because you were doing the show. I spoke to Sal and I spoke to Ronnie. But we're just talking about you in this case. And Howard goes, "Hey Scott, don't do a show out there." And you could have said, hey, "Understood, Howard, it won't happen again." But you go, and Doug was there too. You know, Doug could have stopped
No,
it.
it's not what I said, Gary. You don't listen to the show.
I listened very clearly.
What did
not
you
on this
say,
one.
Scott?
What I said was, "You're right. It was unprofessional. I won't do it again." Then he went on and said something else. And then I said, "Well, listen, I'm not the only one. Doug was." I said Doug was the one who brought her down. And we told the story again. And then I said, "Listen, if Doug truly thought it was a problem, because Doug tried to come off all high and mighty here, like he had nothing to do with this, and he was appalled at it. I'm just saying he was there for the whole time. He was laughing along. He wasn't a ringleader, but he certainly could have said, this is a problem."
Understood. And that's a different subject. But why do you feel the need to bring that up?
Because
Howard was talking to you about you.
I felt singled out.
You feel like you're the fall guy in this instance?
A lot of times I am.
Well, I think you were leading the charge more than anybody back
Listen,
there.
Shuli, you were
definitely the
in
most
on it.
vocal.
You ran right in and were like,
I'm covering
jumping
the story.
jacks.
Now,
Oh,
Gary, you're
covering the
sitting here
story
trying
is
to
different
pin-
than
This is how delusional you are. You're trying to pin this on me. You're taking
I'm
zero
not
responsibility.
trying to pin it on you. I'm trying to
there
say
to cover
you're
your
partly-
mistakes. I'm
you
there to
were
cover
there
your
as well.
mistakes.
You had Will chanting. You had
Gary,
Richie
should I have
Wilson
not been
chanting.
covering that
It was
moment?
a whole big thing. We're trying to make some television. It's a hard place to draw lines around here. I get it. It's off the air. We shouldn't be going
Gary,
there. And
his
the
whole
money is-
argument to me about this in the first place was the only reason he did this is because Doug did a segment with her that he felt wasn't very good, wasn't strong
That's
enough.
my defense mechanism.
And so
Don't worry about
he
it.
felt this bit would save the shoe.
No, it was kind of stupid. Doug sitting there telling her about her boobs. No one cares.
That's okay. Let me just set the
So you
table.
went from director to producer.
Here's how this
Of course
started.
I do. I do often.
Do you understand how this started? It was
I
simple
don't.
direction like we've done maybe 1,000 times. Where a guest comes on, you get post-reaction from various people. In this case, Scott and Phelan came up, and I wanted to have Greg go around to Richard, Sal, Scott the engineer, the John Hine, I said, get Jason, get Will, get everyone, come in the control room and talk to the guys about what their opinion is of this girl. She came in, Greg came in, and I gave my opinion, and then, it went from 0 to 60 real quick, and it wasn't that horrible. It was the guys just goofing around having fun, but what happened is, like, Sal then appeared, and then Lieberman appeared, Shuli appeared, Richie Wilson appeared, and all of a sudden it was like, this might be getting a little out of control. I felt uncomfortable. Should I have said something? I knew I should have, but I also, in my head, to be totally honest, I'm like, this is show content evolving here, and I didn't want to stop it, and I didn't want to be like the father figure saying, all right, guys, stop it. She was in there. She had a smile on her face. She wasn't there, against her will.
But
Ele pegou minhas armas. Cadê esse corno? Achei que ele tava armado já, gente. Ih, caiu errado. Caiu errado. Ai.
Você tá de volta. Vai lá quebrar tudo.
Por que o jogo me joga aqui, cara? Tá bom. Vamos pro castelo. Aqui não tá legal não, pelo visto. Ai, tô vendo caixa de arma. Gente, eu não consigo matar ninguém. Não tô ganhando uma trocação.
Se prepara, você vai voltar pra luta.
Ah, agora ele me joga. Agora eu não quero. Melhor deixa.
Entrega de armamento seguindo pra aí. A gente perdeu essa, mas os filhos da puta vão ver.
Que isso? A noite vai ser resumida a isso. O que tá bom doendo. O que tá acontecendo, será? Bonito. Não preciso de tudo. Nossa, mas é bonito, cara. Vou deixar bonitão o controle. Vocês não estão vendo. Olha que da hora. Achei massa. Gostei do azul e do lilás. Nossa, tá bonito. Pro azul. Ainda pra ver, né? É, das mesmo. Vai dar pra ver esses dois. Na verdade é só esse aqui, né? Vai dar pra ver. Pai, eu não quero mais.